Check, 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 mic check. Oh, hold on. Don't want to bring him yet. What's going on, y'all? Mic check. What is up? What is up? Can y'all hear me? Can the chat hear me? I don't think we got anybody here. Yo, what's going on, man?
Hello and welcome.
He's like, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, welcome to another episode of Fired Up and Furious. Obviously, my name is Furious, and this is episode 10 because it's episode 10. You know what I'm saying? And we're out here. We out here. So what we got today, we got a couple of friends of mine from Vegas, and as you know, the podcast obviously is episode 10, so you should know the format right now. We talk about the industry, we talking about the DJ business, we talk about stuff at our level. Obviously, a lot of podcasts that are out there, DJ podcasts or DJs at a different level than us, so we're talking about it from our level. So let me go ahead and introduce my hosts, co-hosts coming up on here, and then we'll introduce the guests. Let me unmute them. Yo, what's up? Introducing first the world famous DJ Rage. What's up, man?
What's up?
You know, world famous chef DJ Rage. And he also DJs on the side. You know what I'm saying? He's also been DJing for like was it a year and a half now?
Right? 2 years now.
2 years now. Okay, great. We got my man Savo. Shout out to my man Savo. What's going on?
Present.
You know, he's been in the industry for quite some time. Used to have his own talk show, I heard, you know, back in the day, morning show. That's what I heard. Word in the street, you know.
No, I don't think it counts if it's at Cheetahs. If it's at Deja Vu, I don't think it really counts.
Right. All right, and my guest for this week, coming live from Las Vegas, starting from the top left, my man DBLPLAY. What's up, man?
What up, man? It's an honor to be here.
It's an honor. Dude, we talking about honor. Down here at the bottom right, my man EARWAXXX. What's up, man?
What up?
Look at that. If those of y'all that are in the industry of DJ business, especially turntablism, I know you guys notice the background right there. I know you guys seen the IG sessions and stuff like that, all the scratching sessions.
This one?
Ooh, right there. Yeah, that one right there. I know you've seen the studio, man. I know you guys are familiar with that.
Look at that studio, bro. That's like heaven right there.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
like the best playground.
Right?
Yeah, quarantining. I have a lot of time. I have a lot of time to hang out here. So.
Shoot,
Good.
I'll be in there all day too.
Right, right. Yo, man. Hey, why don't you tell the viewer, starting with my man Double Play. Why don't you all tell the viewers about yourselves? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just a Vegas DJ who just likes to have fun with music and just do a bit of everything. So that's pretty much it. I'm a pretty simple guy. So yeah,
That's it. It's that simple.
yep, just that simple.
Wax, what's up, man?
I
What
like
up, brother?
that. I
What
like
up?
that.
Chilling, guys. You know, trying to deal with this Vegas heat. It's getting pretty
Oh yeah,
hot. Pretty
Oh,
hot
wow,
right now.
really?
You know, so
Ugh.
we've just been kind of staying in, and I used to I was biking for a while, but like it gets pretty hot to a point where you want to just like stay in the AC and do nothing. So
Well, that's what's up. Hey, tell them about yourself right quick, Wax. Those that are not familiar.
well, you know, my name is EARWAXXX or DJ EARWAXXX, ear for the wax, but my real name is Charleston. A lot of people don't know that. My real name is Charleston Perez, and
Hey, Charleston.
born and raised in hey, born and raised in Los Angeles, but been living here in Vegas for over a decade now. So yeah, you know, just doing what I love to do and being happy. So yeah.
Wax, can you turn? Is there a way to turn up your mic?
Oh yeah, there you go. Check. That better?
Ooh, that's even better.
There you
That's
go.
better. That's better.
Sexy.
Right there.
Sexy.
There you go.
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. You know,
The world famous earwax.
it is world famous. I told you, man. If those y'all in the industry know the studio that's behind them, I know y'all seen the videos, man. I know y'all seen the videos.
I'm just a very big nerd, guys. Just a very big nerd. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Just a nerdy guy with a play place.
I
Nice.
like that.
Yo, we
Boy
got
with the
we got
story.
Switch in the chat. Yo, I'm pretty sure Switch has been in that studio before, right?
Oh yeah, Switch has been here. Dino's been here. They every like San Diego scratcher has been here. Even HOP's been here.
Ooh.
A lot of dope like cats. Like I'm very blessed to like scratch with and use this House of Wax. You know, they all been here and nerd
Hashtag
out
House
with
of
me.
Wax.
Yeah.
I like that. House
Hashtag
of
House of Wax with 3 X's.
3 X's. That's what's up, man.
3 X's now. Keep that in mind. 3 X's.
Double Play. How long you been DJing, man?
Well, shoot, I have an interesting history only because most of it I didn't DJ. I mean, I started in '86. Growing up in Long Beach, doing a lot of the house parties, and went into Cerritos. Actually stopped in '90, and I just kind of pursued a party scene and chased girls and.
Nah, you chase girls?
Wow.
Nah.
Okay, nah, really?
Say it
Yeah.
ain't true.
But yeah, well, then I didn't start DJing until like 2005, and so there was a big gap between '90 and 2005 which I didn't DJ, and I actually missed the entire golden age of hip hop at that point. I was actually listening more rock during that period than anything else. So, yeah, but now I think I caught up, and I mean, I kind of wish I still DJ. I mean, because hearing all the other guys, I just get inspired by people like you guys and Wax and Furious. So
Oh,
yeah,
stop. People like Wax. I mean, people like Wax.
Who me? Who's that?
Wax who?
You know.
Wax who?
Or
Wait, who's
Charleston, yes.
Yo, so
Charleston
so
Perez? Is that
Charleston,
Charleston Perez?
Charleston, how long you've been DJing on the wax, so to speak?
Man, it's been a while now. The summer of '93. So yeah, over 2 decades now, and a lot of people stop, but like I was one of the few, or you know, that didn't stop and actually kept on doing it during high school, during college, post college, during regular jobs. Like I've just been always on it. Like I never had an off day. You know, like it's like going to the
Dope.
gym, right? It's like no off days, no pain, no gain. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just like DJing. You know, you gotta always do it. Like, you know, like whatever everyone says. Like a lot of the OGs say, like, you know, we're still students. We're always gonna be students,
Oh yeah.
and we're still learning each and every day. Learn.
sure. For sure.
You
Into
know
that.
what I'm saying?
I agree on that one 100%.
Definitely,
100%.
man.
Sure.
Definitely.
So like before Vegas, where did you start out DJing at?
Okay, so before Vegas, I was DJing like in the Santa Monica, Hollywood circuit with I don't know if you guys know Serafine. He was a really good friend of mine who also lived in the San Fernando Valley where I'm
You
from.
made all those remixes.
Yeah, OG Crook and Clan.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's Filipino too, and like, you know, we just vibed out. Like, we did a lot of Hollywood stuff, Santa Monica, you know, Century Club, Social in Hollywood. Like I was too young. Like during all like the flyer party days, like I wanted a DJ at Rewind, and you know, all you OG LA heads, Rewind, and like a lot of those downtown clubs. Like I always wanted to do that, but I was hella young, or I didn't know like an older older adding to, like, you know, hit that up. But you know, other than that, like I was in like the San Francisco circuit, like Bay Area, Oakland circuit. I already forgot of the club names, just so many.
Right.
And then
I
you know,
can't
of course,
remember
San
all the
Diego.
clubs.
Like I loved going to San Diego. Like shout out to all the homegrown blends guys, my Fresh Yard fam. Like I did a lot of stuff with,
You did the
know,
DVH, right?
yes.
I
With
remember.
Jules, freaking Ed Rock, freaking Ed Matic. Oh well, he was special Ed before, and you know, Gav, you know, like there's a lot of, like, San Diego's like a second home for me, and like you know, LA will always be home, but for now, like Vegas is like my bread and
Home.
butter, and you know, I met my wife, made my kid here, so Vegas is my home right now.
So you say right now, I mean, would you ever go back home?
Fuck, if the prices go
Uh,
cheaper.
Right.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
hella expensive. Dude, I gotta give it up to you guys. All the homies that like, you know, DJ for a living and live in California.
Mm.
Dude, you
Oh.
guys, wow, I give it up to you, because that's a lot of dedication, and you guys can't, you know, like a lot of DJs have to have like second jobs or like ordinary jobs just to, you know, either pay the
Yeah.
rent,
Absolutely.
definitely the mortgage.
Definitely.
It's
That's me.
ridiculous. you
Yeah,
know?
that's me too. DJing is
That's
my
me.
my third source of income.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, more power
Options
to you
there.
guys, man. And like, and it's dope to see OGs like you still doing it to this day, you know, despite all the ups and downs that we get in this industry. And like, you know, you guys are still making that fucking $5,000 rent or mortgage. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
That's why. But that, you know what though?
Damn.
That's why I DJ and I take 2 or 3 shifts on the pole.
Good,
at
good.
Deja Vu.
Yeah.
You gotta
Hell yeah.
pay your bills. And I'm going to college for nursing.
Beautiful,
Okay.
man.
No,
Rock
I'm
that.
just kidding. That's what all the strippers say.
He's just kidding about the
It's just temporary,
the
right? It's just
nursing.
temporary. This for now, guys.
My daughter's father left me, and I'm going to school for nursing, so that's why I'm doing this.
a shout out to y'all ladies that are doing that. So no offense to you.
Really? No offense.
John, so like what made you decide to move to Vegas?
Well, it was actually my primary job that moved me to Vegas.
Oh, okay.
I got back into DJing sort of by an accident. My brother, who you probably might see in the chat sometimes, his name is DJ Takai. He's from Hawaii.
Oh, that's your brother. Okay, yeah.
So he lived with me in Vegas for a bit, and he saw some of the equipment that was just sitting around the house, and he started messing with it. And that's he asked if he could just kind of do whatever with that. I said, I don't care, just break it if you want. But anyways, one day he goes, hey, I got a gig for us. I go, huh? And that's what actually got me back into DJing, is because actually him. And we started doing a couple lounges around Vegas, and next thing you know, we just start doing like those small things like school dances and stuff like that. And so it just started progressing into more things, like getting into, well, at least for me, getting to like clubs and lounges and whatnot. So yeah.
Nice. I forget Vegas got schools. You said school dances. I was like, where are you going for school dances?
Yeah.
Colorado?
Yeah, there's actually another life around here besides the strip. So
Oh yeah, normalcy.
Yeah. Everyone
There's
thinks
normal
that,
stuff?
everything's
Oh,
exactly.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Wax? What made you decide to move to Vegas, leaving maybe the cost, but
Definitely it was the cost, but another thing is another thing that really got me to move is pretty much like I graduated from Cal State Northridge, and like I was doing like a regular job, and I was doing post-production sound in Soundtrack Studios in Burbank for TV and film, and like it was like, okay, cool. And then like the people that are working there, like they hated their job, and they've only been there for like 5 to 10 years. And I was like, like it was cool to actually do what I went to college for a living, and like, but like I found my heart in DJing, and it actually made me want to pursue it full time, because at the time I was hella young kid, no kids, no girlfriend, and I just wanted to branch out. And I've been living in the San Fernando Valley forever.
That's
Important.
And I was just done with it. I was just done with it. Like, yeah, dude. Like, I was like,
That's first.
dude, I didn't want to just be like everyone else. I didn't want to be like the norm. And I was grateful to have the opportunity to actually step outside my bubble in the San Fernando Valley in like the end of 2007. And I literally just came here with like 2 duffel bags. Literally.
wow.
No
Wow.
car.
Nice.
My car was given to my younger brother, and I literally didn't have anything. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was definitely a turning point in my life, for sure.
That's not the first time I heard that story too, because I've heard a lot of other DJs coming from different parts of the U.S. and just kind of take that leap of faith in a career in DJ in Vegas. And as well as I know, it's pretty competitive here, right? So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, one of the most competitive out of most of the markets, right? Because everyone wants to make it that big stage.
Right, exactly.
I was thinking about moving to Vegas at one point, twice. I remember there's a radio station that just started out there. I think Franny was on that one. And I was gonna apply for that. And
B107?
one of those, I can't remember. what it was.
B107 gave me and Biggs, bro, after
I think that's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, after we left, they offered us a deal.
Yeah.
And it was like 70,000, bro. And I was like,
Ooh.
what? These cheap bastards. I'm not working for under 150, and Biggs was the same. And now I'd do it for some Chipotle coupons. You feel me?
Right.
I don't know what the hell I was thinking about.
Yeah, I almost did that. I almost made that move, and I was gonna, and then when with Deftel with Dave, and and they were asking me if I wanted to move out there.
Yeah, shout out to D Double, and that's how I broke the scene as well, through Rage. Rage introduced me to D Double, and then obviously brought me out there, and so I would just do it, but I would just do it for a weekend. I said, yo, can I get 2 nights in the pool, like 1 weekend a month, so not necessarily moving out there.
What's that club? It's in Mandalay. What is it? Candy?
Oh, that was
Candy.
the eye candy. Yeah, that was like, it was a lounge.
Eye
It was a lounge, but yeah, I mean,
that's the spot.
yeah, it's a nice spot. I mean, also Wax was doing the Cosmopolitan. That's a nice lounge too, right? At the Cosmo.
Oh yeah, Bond. Yeah, Bond at the
That's a
Cosmo
nice
was,
lounge. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely like one of the best places I love to spin because yeah, they let us play whatever we want, but
Yeah.
I also like that was so open and we had so many people that just came and go, but it was a classy place. It wasn't like a dump or anything like that. So definitely blessed to have that.
Well, aren't the casinos open now?
Just the
Some of them.
lounges. Right?
When it comes to like nightlife, all nightlife, like nightclubs and all that, it's gonna be like phase 4. And right now, only the lounges are open, which is only a few
Yeah.
spots in different casinos. But the only another thing too is not all the casinos are open at the moment. Everything's gonna open like in July, right?
Yeah.
4th of July.
It's supposedly like they're trying to do like some kind of big grand thing for then, but honestly, like Vegas has been dead. Like everyone's
wow.
still scared. Everyone's
I
scared.
bet.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that.
Y'all's mayor was like handing you guys up though. She was like, "No, you know what? We'll be the test market. We want to open everything up." I was like, "God, I'd hate to live in Vegas."
Yeah.
I mean,
She misspoke. I mean, her heart's in the right place. It's just that I think her words were twisted a bit, and she just got caught. So yeah, too bad.
but she means well.
Yeah, I think she.
Not trying to sacrifice y'all. To
I
the
know. I
land.
don't think she is. I don't think that's where she was going with it.
Right
Yeah, I
on.
think she probably had. She meant something else.
Yeah.
So
That's
Yeah,
good.
so and that's one of the reasons why I definitely want to bring you guys on board on the podcast is to get you guys' perspective and point of view as far as breaking in the industry in Vegas. And I know that's like, and just like you said, John, that's like a sought after thing. It's like how actors move to Hollywood, right, to try to get a break.
Yeah,
And so a lot of DJs are
exactly.
doing that. So just starting with you, John, tell us about breaking in the industry in Vegas. How did that go for you?
Well, I mean, it wasn't something I was trying to go after at the time. It was really one of those leisure things I was trying to do. It was more of a hobby than anything else. But I met up with a guy who was DJing at Mandalay Bay House of Blues, and he actually gave me the break. And I was doing weekends there for a time being, and that's where I met a couple guys who were old management from Hard Rock Hotel, and they got me into some other things thereafter. So really, that's where my break was, is meeting that guy named his name is Manny Ramos, and there's a guy named Steve and Joey that I met thereafter, and from there. One thing I learned about breaking at that point, you got to have the relationships. That's especially in this
absolutely.
town. Everyone knows, relationships is the key thing, but it's more
yeah.
so in Vegas.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
talk about that all the time.
Speak on that relationships, please.
Yeah, I mean, each individual character is different, and you just have to just kind of like take it case by case. But once you're in, you're in. But you don't want to screw up, because if you are, you're gonna be on the blacklist in the entire market.
Absolutely.
So
Well, that's the whole thing. Like, one of the greatest things about networking is once you're in, you get a lot of work because everybody talks and
Yep.
everybody's like, "Oh, this dude's great to work with. This dude's nice. Blah blah blah. He's ill. Like, whatever." But if you fuck up, that same network is like, "Oh no, he fucked up. Blah 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 blah." Next thing you know, you can't work nowhere. You gotta move to Mississippi and start DJing Biloxi.
He said Biloxi.
yeah.
Absolutely. That relationship thing is very fragile. Like, for example, I would be DJing and someone would come up to me and be like, "Yo, what's up? What's your name?" Da 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 da. And would introduce themselves. And they were like, "Yo, man, how can I get you to spin here? How can I get you to spin there?" And I remember, the agency brought me here. And so instead of me saying, "Hey, yo, here's my card, da 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 da," I say, "Yo, talk to my agency. Talk to my agency." Even though I'm not an exclusive contractor, what I'm saying, I'm independent. The agency brought me there. So I'm not gonna about to ruin the relationship with the agency. I said, yo, call my agency. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not. I mean, Rage. How many times have you heard that somebody like try to
So
go
many
around
times.
the agency and next thing now
Yep.
now you're blackballed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So many times, and be like,
You know?
"Yo, so can we just hire you?" You
Nope,
know,
nope.
I'll be like, "Nah, you know what? Here's the number. Give him a call, and we'll go from there."
Ask for Furious. That's spelled F-U-R.
Yeah, because like once you start doing that, and you start, doing it on your own, I mean, people will be like, "Yo, how can I? Why would I want to trust him in my venue?
Exactly.
Or why would I trust him to come over?"
A lot of these cats don't
Because-
understand that.
Well, a lot of people don't understand. They think that, oh, I'm gonna make a quick buck.
Yeah.
I'll make more money doing this. But at the same time, people are gonna be like, "Yo, you know what this guy did?" And that owner might know somebody there, and they might know somebody, and
Yep.
it goes back for they'll give him a call. Hey, this DJ Furious guy? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yep.
And
You know?
and then it goes from there. And once that like you said, once it's ruined, you're done. You're on that list, and no one's gonna hire you.
Yep. Don't. Wax, what's up, man? Tell us about breaking in the industry, bro.
Yeah.
Vegas industry.
It's crazy. Like, I've been here for a little over a decade, but what's crazy is like it felt like it was like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, because the industry changes here so much, and during my time here, it's changed like night and day. That's why, like, when you say like what opened my door, damn, that door, like, that was a long time ago. It felt like years ago. But to answer your question,
Wax, hold up. Can you speak in the mic a little bit, man? Kind of
yeah,
low.
check. Hello?
There you go.
Yeah.
Before I actually made the move, like, my boy was going to UNLV at the time, and at that time, like, he had a place to stay, and basically I was making trips back and forth from the San Fernando Valley to Sin City, probably at least 2 to 3 times a month.
Wow.
From when from after college. I graduated college like in 2006, and then I kept on coming back for the next 2-3 years.
Shout out to you for
and-
graduating college, bro.
Oh, thanks. Go Matador, see, son. Woo!
Charles Perez, the graduate.
Yeah, so like I was shaking hands, meeting different people. One of the first very very good friend of mine that I met here was Presto Murray McMurray. Was I supposed to say that? But I met Presto back in, is that 04, and he's one of like the guys who introduced me to a lot of people. He was the guy that introduced me to his good friend, ex at the time, Shauna, DJ Supra. And basically, I was doing gigs here and there with them, and one of Shauna's friends, Supra's friends, hit me up, and they asked me, hey, how soon can you get here? Did you want to DJ the Beatles Revolution Lounge at the Mirage for 7 nights a week?
Ooh, wow.
I would have been there. I'll go there
7
right now.
nights a week.
Like literally, like at the time, I was already on my way out from the post-production studio in Burbank. So basically, like, I kid you not, that same week, I literally packed 2 bags, and I literally just said, peace out, LA. And I literally came in and did my audition at Beatles Revolution Lounge, because the guy who booked me really was a mutual friend of a friend who was an old school promoter in LA. I don't know if you know him, Double Play, Cosmo. At the time, he had like crazy ass mohawk hair. Shout out Cosmo Alonso. Without
Can't
that
say
guy,
that. No.
he literally he opened so many doors for me. And basically, yeah, I did my rehearsal, and basically the Beatles Revolution was like my stepping stone into getting all the other venues, all the other contacts I made throughout the years. And like, yeah, like I just said, F it, moved over here and happily ever after.
So, talk about this audition. Like, what's it like putting together a set like for that? Like, do you study the market or like
So
what do you do beforehand?
It's crazy. Like so during those times, like it was like MySpace was like the peak thing, but MySpace was so limited that we couldn't. We had there was SoundCloud and all that, but there was no really you we had to come and of course meet everyone, shake hands, actually meet them eye to eye. But we used to have needed to make hard copies. Like I remember I had, dude, I have it. I had it somewhere. It's somewhere here where I had an actual. I remember I gave my press kit, and it was like in a DVD.
Oh wow!
Yeah, like it was like legit, and like that, like they knew of me, but that thing with my all my press stuff, gave it to them. Like it made such an exponential difference, which it's so easy now, like to transfer files here and there, but back then, like it was really hard to get your name out there.
Yeah.
Like you could only shake so many hands. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, and the time that you're DJing or you have gigs, you can't go to all of them just to meet people.
Right.
yeah, man.
You know,
Yeah, and your liver could only handle so much too.
Oh wow!
Right.
right? that is so true on that one. That is so true.
Good thing at that time I was like 23, 24, so I was like a champion. I was like,
Yeah, I was like,
"Ah,
let's go.
let's
Right.
go. Jaeger.
Oh my
Fireball,
God.
Fireball."
Jaeger.
Yeah, right, Jaeger.
tequila,
Damn.
tequila shot. Let's go.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but yeah, like those times were so different. Like that's why it's so dope. DJs nowadays, they have so many different kinds of ways that they could promote themselves, that they could get their stuff out there, and like which brings us to this thing, this Twitch thing, whatever this thing is.
Oh
Like,
shit! Speak on it.
like look at something like that. Like so many people from around the world. Like not before it was just for gamers. Like
Right?
now look at all these damn DJs. Like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Like something like this. Like no DJ was on Twitch.
Right?
Early March, January. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
No, there were
Well, let me
some.
just say this: they're very far and
handful.
yeah, and there was like maybe just a couple that were here's my thing: hip hop, R&B, reggae kind of DJs, very far and few between. There was just a few of them. You know what I'm saying? And even less that streamed full time. There was EDM was huge. EDM, lo-fi, all that was huge on Twitch. And then the Rona hit, and everybody that's smart, that DJs like hip hop or pop music, whatever, R&B, came to Twitch, and the explosion happened. So, but yeah, there was DJs. I was collecting hip hop DJs, but there was only a handful that I've been collecting over the last 5-6 years on Twitch. But we just weren't being represented. I talk about this almost every time we're on the show, but there was only a few people who really rep hip hop, and it's one of the reasons why the block, my channel on Twitch, was like strictly hip hop, R&B, and reggae, which I lost a lot of people because I did that, but I also gained a huge community because there was a big hole that was missing on Twitch.
Yeah.
It's like, but I don't know. I've been encouraging DJs to come to Twitch for 5-6 years, and I'm so happy
I'm one of them.
that everybody did it.
And
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
another
Savo's
one
been-
as well.
Savo's been telling me for years. I mean, way before I mean, people even knew about Twitch. He kept saying, "Yo, you need to come over. I'll help you out." And all I did was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
I'll
do it.
do it. I'll do it. I'll do it."
But that was the typical response that I
Yeah.
got because you had DJs that were working, they work a primary gig, and then on the weekends or when they're free or when they can, they're working a secondary gig DJing in the clubs or events
Oh
and
yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah.
So it's really hard. And I was like, look, there's an app. You can use your phone, just make an account, let's set it up, and you can, wherever you're at, you can stream from wherever you're at. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I had my
And
account for a long time
Right.
just because Tommy said, "Yo, I got my show," and I would just go in there just to
yeah, he would
troll
come
'em.
over and mess with me
I would just troll them all the time.
all the time. But I mean, I got a response today, man, from a good friend of ours who DJs in Atlanta. And I've been encouraging him to come to Twitch because he keeps on streaming on like IG and
Ah.
Facebook or whatever.
IG
I was
who?
like,
IG what?
you're right. And he
Facebook what?
said today, he said like this is what his response was, which I get from a lot of DJs, which is, hey man, I don't know if I really want to, go to a new platform and have to build another fan
They
base.
scared, man. They scared.
They're scared.
And I'm like,
Y'all are scared. Y'all are scared.
well, what are you worried? My response to him is, what are you worried about? You ain't making no money on IG, homie, or Facebook.
Preach, homie.
So
yeah,
what
right?
about building a new fan
Preach.
base are you worried about? You know what I'm saying? Tell all the people that supposedly watch you on IG and Facebook to bring their ass to Twitch, so then you at least have the opportunity to make an income. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
So
DJs, man, we need that's why DJs will work 8-10 hours a day, homie, and then go do another gig for 4 or 5 hours at night so they can go to sleep for 5 or 6 hours to get up to go to work to do it all over again. Like, we do this for the love of the music, but we also need that second income, that third income, whatever,
yeah.
just to make some loot. And Twitch is an easy opportunity to do that. You
I
know what
know
I'm
we-
saying?
I know we talk about this every Monday. Every DJ that comes on, we talk about it. We talk about Twitch. We say, hey, what with the IG, Facebook, whatever. So for you guys that are on now, what do you guys really see in the future for when the clubs come back in, or what are you guys gonna be? What are you guys gonna be doing with it?
That's where I was going. Good shit.
I haven't really thought about it too much, but I mean, given the current state now and the way it's opening eyes for a lot of individuals, I could very well see this definitely as another option for DJs to make money, like you were just saying. I mean, it was an eye opener. We have I'm part of the Snapback crew, and we have this internal messaging. And once one of the guys, Stubbs, showed us how much they made,
Boom.
that was the eye opener.
Boom.
Come on,
That was like, you actually make money off of Twitch?
come on, guys!
Boom.
If you guys are listening to this and you guys are still on IG and you're still on FB,
That's what you're on in this for. Make money, and of course,
you're missing.
follow your passion.
Boom.
You're missing out.
A lot of
No.
people, though, just want the fame. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are happy with,
That's fine. That's fine.
10,000 followers and
Yeah,
stuff.
do
like
your
that.
thing. Do your love and
Yeah,
get paid.
Do you? That's
Boom.
what I say. Do
That's-
you?
that's
My
what I'm
thing
saying.
is, though, you can get all that and you can have the exact same thing, but you can also make thousands of dollars a month
Yeah, but you know
know
what
what
it
I'm
is though, too.
following your passion.
Yeah, but you got to remember, some people are just afraid to start over, and me and Fierce talked about this before. They don't want to start over. It's like, yeah, all my followers are on IG. But I told them this before. I said, if they're your real followers, they will come over and make an account for you. The ones that didn't make an account, do you think are those your real followers, or they're just trying to make that number for you? Or they want to follow you because they want to be a number. They want to have you to follow them.
That's a good point. Hey, let me talk to you. All our peeps out there that's watching this, and I'm gonna post this on YouTube later, and I'll clip this, and I'll clip it, and I'm gonna post it later. Yo, what? It's been what 3 4 months, 3 4 months now. What since
Yeah.
we've been doing this hard, right?
Yep.
Pause. Yo, I made half as much money last month in the month of May than I did. Oh, then I do DJing normally Friday and Saturdays. I'm just saying, and that's just this is just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I made half, 50% about as much as I make DJing regularly on the weekends and Thursdays and stuff too. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So y'all,
And you're having fun, right?
yeah,
James?
yeah,
And you don't have to leave the motherfucking house.
yeah. But
And you could do whatever you want. There's no playlist. There's no manager telling you, "Yo, you're getting too dark, bro."
yeah, dark wax.
How many times have
Those-
you guys heard that?
Speak on that.
Many times.
How many times have you heard
You
that?
know?
And they come up to you and they tap you on your shoulder, and you're in it, and they say, "Yo, bro, you're getting kind of too dark." I turn around, I look at them, I go, "What are you talking
Yo,
about?"
yo, Rage. How many times I've been fired for that? Fired. Yo, fired.
And you-
Mofos, fired.
And guess who had to clean that shit up?
Motherfuckers, man. Fired.
Guess who had to clean that shit up?
Fucking pricks. Yo, but y'all asked me to come back though. That's okay. That's all good. You know.
You know, I mean, Earwax, you probably had that, right? They come up to you, but I know you know how to read. Like you could, you know, your category is probably like catalog is really wide, but it depends on the crowd you're in.
Furious does good, bro. Like, listen, I took 4 different types of ladies, like really super way out different. Each one of them super different. One, this older sister who she's like our age. I mean to say she's older, meaning she's like our age compared to older to the other 3 to the club. Then and then another friend of mine who's into like, you know, John, what's his name? The guitar dude. You know who I'm talking about. Huh? No, the little John, whoever he's famous.
Mayor?
Yeah. She's like a John Mayer kind of friend, you know what I'm saying? And then her other homegirl is Mexican, and she, you know, she really likes like oldies, and you know, she's very pop music-y. And then the other one is like super pop music, you know, all the Post Malone and all kind of other weirdo pop music people. You see how I threw Post Malone in there. And Furious, man, we were at Tipsy Crow, man. They had a ball. Furious was like, he was all over the place, homie.
Furious is
All over the place.
So I'll tell you right now, Furious is
And the
like
crowd
the
loved him.
mayor of Tipsy. Like,
Stop.
I mean, I started at Tipsy. I used to bring Furious with me all the time, and that's where I used to walk out in the club.
This motherfucker, man. This motherfucker would like
Open
would
now,
walk
man.
out.
I went by.
He don't want to
You know,
fucking
this
hear me and
story will
shit.
never end.
Hey, I went
This
by there- I
motherfucker walked
went
out
by
my club
there-
and shit.
I went by there Friday night, and it was open, and there was a gang of people in there.
By the way,
I
I'll
was
be
like,
there this
wow.
Saturday, including upstairs.
Yo.
Anyways,
Yeah, it was just upstairs. I don't think the club.
So-
part was-
Hey Wax, what's some of the favorite places that your favorite spots to DJ in Vegas?
Currently or in all?
In all, I wanna
overall.
hear that.
From my time here?
Yeah, let's go top 5. Let's go.
Okay. Definitely number one of my like favorite places to spin was Tao.
Ooh.
But Tao Beach. Tao Beach was
Ooh,
like,
Tao Beach.
Yeah, like Tao Beach circa 2009, 2008, 2009. Tao Beach, no, not now. Back then, Tao Beach.
Why is that? Why is
Why
that?
is that? Why not now?
Oh, because now Venetian like is like super strict on sound levels
Mm.
and like you know like they're just
yeah.
there's no like you know when the music's not bumping, there's no party.
Right.
So now it's more like a you know like a background kind of thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, that's number one. Number two, like number two would definitely be my my pride and joy, the Beatles Revolution Lounge, because it was just so different and like like thank God I didn't have to only play Beatles, but like I was able to like it was different. It was a nightclub, it was a lounge, it was a bar, it was like a cool. I don't know if you guys been there, but it was like a cool a cool venue, a cool vibe, and it wasn't like all like bougie or anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's number two. Damn. And you want me to do five?
Well, you don't have to do five. I
We'll
mean,
do three. Do
if-
three.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Okay.
do
It's
three.
so hard to remember all the clubs.
You know.
I know
Yeah,
that.
there's so many. Okay. Number three, Hyde Bellagio.
I was wondering when that was
Hyde
going to come
was
in.
Hyde was like the best view of the fountains, overview. It's like
Yeah.
literally the center of the
Vegas.
Bellagio fountains, and like it was so beautiful to spin there.
Yep.
They let me do my thing there, and like on top of that, like it was just. So, I like the open kind of not seating, the open air that it had because it opened up to the patio
Yep.
and you had that view, but the DJ booth was on the top overlooking the entire dance floor. And what was dope about it, like we didn't have to deal with hella people bugging you for a request because like they literally have to go to these stairs. And these stairs are steep as hell. I've seen so many girls eat with their heels on these freaking tiny steps. And then I'm just here and the lighting guy, we literally have bets on how many girls eat shit on those damn
Oh my god,
stairs.
that's so dope. I mean, that's
Like
not
they
dope.
should
I'm
have
sorry.
like
but-
literally like if I were to live stream at Hyde, I would like put a camera right where those stairs
Dude, that
are,
would be the
and then we
shit.
just like have the viewer count will be go crazy because all
Oh
these
my
girls
God.
eating shit. Like damn. But yeah, that's number
Wow.
three.
That's crazy, man.
That's number three for sure.
But before
My
I
top,
before
my top three are Cynthia's quinceañera. Uh,
Oh man.
What about you, John?
They got some homemade menudo in there or what, dude?
you feel me?
Yeah. Well, I my top three. I mean, I would include Hyde as well. So I would agree with what Wax is saying. It was just a beautiful spot to play, beautiful people, and it's just a great spot. One of the other ones I mentioned earlier, House of Blues. It's pretty open there, just casual. It was just like a kick it place. It wasn't like stuffy like a club, right? So it was just a spot you could just
Yeah.
kind of play some dance music, and it was a crowd there, so it was cool. And my other one was a place called Fizz Lounge. It was in Caesar's Palace. It was owned by Elton John,
Oh.
Wow.
and
You gotta
So
go to
he-
that back room from the theater to get to the to get the secret. There was like a secret door
Is it?
to go.
It's like a
Yeah, there-
speakeasy.
Yes.
Like a
there-
speakeasy.
yeah, there's a secret door there,
Sick.
from the Coliseum side, and that's how Mariah Carey came through
Ooh.
that one time.
Oh.
So right
Okay,
after the show,
okay.
I DJ one of her Valentine's Day parties.
Oh,
Nice.
And that's how
lucky
she-
you.
Well, I would say lucky, but from what people say about Mariah, it kind of holds true.
Yeah, I prefer '90s Mariah, right?
Yeah,
Not,
I mean,
not
she
2018.
Not the
90s.
diva.
Was that with or
Yeah.
without Nick?
without,
damn.
without, yeah. Yeah,
well, I
no,
mean, that's why we broke up.
I'm
though.
sure Nick
Oh,
would have been more
man.
friendlier
You're right.
than Mariah. So,
Oh my
but yeah,
God.
she came in. She just kind of like comes in, just kind of checks off the box, and the whole team at Fizz prepared this whole elaborate setup with Moet and things like that, and they didn't take advantage of it. And then at the end of the night, they just end up taking the bottle. I mean, this is an expensive bottle, and
Wow.
everyone's like, "Wow, they just did that." So I was like, "Okay." So, anyways, but yeah, a lot of good memories there. I got to meet a lot of people, and Mariah's one of them. One of the Backstreet Boys. I mean, a lot of celebrities were up in there. Jason Momoa, Nicolas Cage. I mean, fortunately I didn't get any pictures of any of them. So, But
There's
by
a rule
far,
about that.
yeah, yeah. Especially Nicolas Cage. He's definitely one. He's one of those guys who don't want to be in the public so much. So
Oh man.
he was situated upstairs in this private room, and oftentimes you just kind of look over just to see who's there. And uh, I tried to play some music that would try to entice him to come down. And there's one track that I kind of read online someplace where he, I think it was TLC Waterfalls. There's something about that song kind of gravitated towards him during his drug days. So if I kind of threw that on there, maybe I don't know if he would kind of react or something.
Did he?
I'm not sure. He didn't come down though. That's for sure. The only one that really came
Started
down
snorting
from upstairs.
cocaine immediately.
Wow, who knows? Maybe. But his bodyguard was up there, and I was like, okay, he just wants to be able to stand, his own thing. But one person who was like really nice, that came down was Shania Twain.
Oh wow,
Oh,
really?
nice.
Really cool gal. I
Nice.
mean, I played one of those Rihanna tracks, and then she came storming down the stairs and just started dancing in the middle of everyone downstairs. And I was
Wow, nice.
like, wow,
She's a
this is
hottie.
this is a cool gal. And
She's a hottie.
yeah, and I just pretty much DJ'd for her at that point. I mean, her and her entourage, and
Word. You got
yeah,
it.
and then first her entourage was asking me like for songs. I said, okay. I said, all right, next song, you have her come over to me then, and then so.
Wow,
she-
look at you. That's why
So she did.
they call him double play, huh? Look at that.
No, but I was like, man, I'm playing all these damn songs. I'm like, I gotta meet this chick. So,
I would have
So
done
it-
the same thing.
You know?
yeah,
I would have
so I was
done
like,
the same thing.
and then
Come
she
on
approached-
now.
I was like, what? The? I didn't know what to say. But I was like, damn, okay.
That
So,
shit's
I-
funny, dude.
Little quick snapshot. But yeah, that spot was a lounge. It was an ultra lounge, and I liked it because you got to play whatever you want, just like
Yeah.
what Iraq was saying about Bond. It's pretty open format because you could kind of see Elton's background in music. He done collabs with everyone from Tupac to
Nice.
That's
way
my
back,
dad's,
right?
Favorite
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah, so I mean, if you actually look at his playlists, Tupac is one of them. So I was like, damn, Elton gets down. So that's what the whole soundtrack sounds like the whole night. It was pretty much open. You could go from like Fleetwood Mac to Tupac to Drake at that point. So it was really wide open format, and that's what I enjoyed about that place.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
You could play wherever you want, and we had some of the craziest parties. I mean, we hosted some swinger parties over there.
Ooh, uh-oh.
What?
Watch out. What?
Yeah.
Wife, you
Eh.
listening, dude?
Oh, she knows. She knows.
I done a couple of those.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Damn.
You ain't never told me about that.
Oh,
Learn
watch
something
out.
new
Watch
every
out.
day.
It was
hell?
I had to sign a NDA for this stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hashtag,
long is your
hashtag I
NDA
wasn't
for that?
there.
How long is your NDA?
I don't remember. It was a while back though. I did too.
Yeah.
Don't talk about it.
We'll speak on it.
We,
later.
we talk about it offline.
Yeah.
Yo, Wax, tell us about some of the industry challenges that you experience in Las Vegas versus other markets.
The main thing that was challenging is well, what was big with regards to like how do I word this? Like in Vegas, like the fact that we're dealing with like big multi-million billion-dollar corporations instead of promoter A and promoter B.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big thing. That was something to get used to, and one of the reasons why I did move here, because we had to be very professional, like another level of professional
Mm-hmm.
here, dealing with either MGM people or Cosmo people, because like our job is there to do the party, but also they want we're representing their brand, so
Yeah.
that kind of mentality you have to put on your A game. Like, yeah, it's cool to hands up, party, drink, cool, but you also gotta keep in mind that you're representing the Sands Corporation, you're representing the Cosmopolitan, you're representing or individual hospitality groups, you're representing the Tao group,
Hmm.
you're representing Hakkasan group, you're representing SBE. Like
Speak
there's
on it.
so many different groups that have different perspectives and how they want their night to run, and you just always gotta be conscious of that because yeah, you could play some ghetto stuff in a high end place, but you also gotta tame it down to where you're not gonna
Yeah.
play some ratchet ass shit all night in a multi-billion-dollar establishment.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
Yep.
that was like that took me like for me to get used to like that that was like a one big thing that I had to change in how I perceive playing in a nightclub, playing at a lounge or whatever, moving here, you know.
Yeah.
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 I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
It's totally. You're
It's
working for a major company, and
Right.
you don't want to represent them wrong.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
It's
like every company have they have they're so man, like Tao Group especially, they're so particular about
I-
everything, like
image,
detail,
everything.
image.
image. Image.
Damn, we had to wear dress shoes,
Oh
son.
hell yeah.
We had
Image.
to wear dress
The
shoes,
fuck.
even though we're in a DJ booth.
Button up shirt.
Dark
Oh.
as shit. People,
No
they
hats.
still wanted. Yeah, dude. I'm like, yeah, no hat.
No
And I'm a
fucking
hat
hats.
guy, and I'm like, dude, wow, this sucks. But hey, like I'm DJing. I'm DJing for this company, and like this company has a brand, and I'm representing that brand. Like, okay, I get it. I'll do it. I'll put on my loafers, or I'll put on a button-up shirt. You know what I'm saying? But
and I'll comb my hair.
Right?
Totally know.
exactly,
Yep.
I will comb my
exactly.
hair. No, I
Right?
mean I'm glad you speak on that because a lot of these guys that haven't had the opportunity to go there just don't know on the level of professionalism that it
Oh
is,
yeah.
and Rage knows it, and I've spoken
Yeah.
about it on my streams that I've been fired. I've been fired for playing too much hip hop, and I've been rehired. Gratefully, I've been rehired. You know,
It's
you
funny
know what I'm
because
saying,
I would look, I was like, yo, Fierce, let me see your plays and see what you play,
right?
right? And I look at it, I was like, damn, this is the same shit I play.
It's fucking crazy, but you know what? On the positive side, I'm hip hop is my background, my foundation, and I explained that earlier in my stream. But it allowed me to learn different types of music. It allowed me to get into EDM there, Savo. Learn how to get me into the trap music. Learn how to do different types of music. But the number one thing I want to tell you guys is you do what the fuck you're told. Like straight the fuck up. If somebody big baller comes up and drops like fucking 10K and they say they want to hear bachata, guess what the fuck? You gonna play some goddamn bachata. Something.
Yeah.
You know?
It's all, it's, you know,
Yeah,
it's the
man.
money. If they come in there and they go to the bar and they say, hey, I want a table. Can you tell the DJ I want him to play this? And they drop
Oh,
10K.
yeah.
Of course
You
you're
know?
gonna do it, right? Manager's gonna come up to you, goes, hey, I got this customer that's in here. He wants to hear this. And what are you
Yo,
gonna say?
it's
Nah,
not.
that's not my style, bro.
Yeah, it's not how well it's cracked up to be. That's why a lot of cats be like, "Yo, Furious, yo, can I DJ there too?" I'm like, "Nah, it's not." I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's not that like you. It's not like we're in San Diego and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a whole different breed.
You
It's a
know.
whole different industry. People just don't know this.
Don't
It's
don't
not-
hate. Don't get mad. Motherfuckers be getting mad and shit. I was like, I don't know, bro.
It's totally different.
You know.
It's
know.
like, you know what though, it's comparable to getting hired for a private gig. Wherever you go, you're gonna find, the management and or like for a private wedding or whatever, they're gonna tell you exactly what their expectations are, they want you to dress, what they would like you to play, and you just gotta follow that. You know what I mean? And just unfortunately with when Serato came and all these young dudes, bus boys and go-go dancers decided to be DJs, they just don't have the library or the knowledge to be able to pull it off seamlessly and make it, you know, a party rock. You feel
except
me?
except for
So
except for a couple, you know.
there's a couple. There is a
Shout,
couple, but you
shout
know,
out to Wendy
you know
Jameson.
what I'm
Shout out to
saying.
Wendy Jameson.
But yeah, so yeah, for sure.
You know. Hey, what about you, Double Play? What are some of the industry challenges that you've experienced in Las Vegas versus other markets?
Well, I mean, you got to be really open in Vegas. I mean, open meaning not just open format music, right? I mean, being in Vegas definitely elevated my open format game because you have a bunch of tourists coming in here, coming from different backgrounds. So you got to be able to cater to all those different groups and be able to perform and make it sound correct. I mean, everyone knows tracks from country and this and that, but can you actually make it sound right?
Ooh, right.
It's another key. So that's where I saw a challenge in Vegas, especially being at Fizz, right? Because hearing their soundtrack, I was like, holy crap! I mean, from country to hip hop to deep house to whatever. I mean, it's like
And
you
make
gotta
it
be
seem seamless. Yeah.
exactly make it sound seamless. I mean, yeah, everyone can mix in a country to hip hop. Anybody could do that. Just look at BPM, but does it sound right? Does it have the
Yeah.
same energy, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's for me, that's one of the biggest challenges because that's what gives you opportunities in Vegas to spin at different events. I mean, I believe it's one of the reasons why I was able to spin at like high profile events like Vegas on Cork. They have this yearly culinary event with like Gordon Ramsay and all the top notch chefs of all the hotels, and there's about like 1,000 people there, and you got to be able to play for all those kind of people.
Oh yeah, I
And
love doing those gigs.
Oh, that's Rage's forte right there.
yeah, yeah, but it was definitely a great experience, and they chose our DJ, and I had to represent Fizz at the time because it had to be open. So if you're just stuck on hip hop, you gotta expand on that. If you want to DJ in Vegas, you gotta be open. Definitely. I mean, to the extreme.
They don't know, man. They don't know, dude. You know.
Yeah.
How many
So if
times
any-
Rage have we been hit up? Yo, can we go DJ your spot? I was like,
I get that all the time. I get
Mm.
all the time.
I was like,
People just hit me up out of the blue, and they just say, "Hey, I see you're in Vegas. Can you get me in?" I'll be like, you know, I'll refer them, but at the same time, I mean, it's not easy to get in.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not.
It's not.
I'm not referring unless I actually heard you like 1,000 times.
Oh yeah, that too. I mean, if I know that you only play this certain kind of music, I mean, I would kind of break it down to them, like, and tell them like how it is. What kind of music you have to be playing, and they'd be like, "Oh, really? You have to play that?"
Yeah, man.
They'd be like, "Oh, you don't just play hip hop?" I said, "No, dude.
Mhm.
You gotta play. You gotta play everything. You know what I mean? Old school to dance, EDM, country. Sometimes country. It all depends. It depends on the venue that you're playing.
Exactly. I
On
mean,
the venue.
another spot I DJ it. I mean, it's more of a bar. I mean, there's a lot of these places you heard of Tilted Kilt, but it is just pretty much a bar. It's,
Yeah.
it's
I've been to
there.
Tilted Kilt,
Yeah, I mean,
Vegas.
those type of
Here.
venues kind of help. I mean, if you could try to get in those type of gigs, even not from Vegas, to kind of help you expand your open format game, I would, do that, and it would kind of help prime you to get into the Vegas market. So if you got in here and you got to know, like maybe an events manager at MGM, they could always refer you to whatever, like a Paul Mitchell event for a certain night, or and then if you want to swing over to a PBR event. I mean, I've done nights where I've done straight country, straight. People's gonna shy away from that,
Yeah.
but I had to actually study,
Mm.
country and what rocks. I mean, I don't want to play like some bluegrass stuff and make them sleep or anything, but I want to put some party country. So yeah, I've done that, and like another place called Redneck Riviera. one of the guys, Big and Rich, who owns that.
Redneck over
okay,
here.
Yeah, and I done straight country there,
Ooh.
and
Props to you,
Yeah.
man. Props to you for doing that. That's
Did you wear a cowboy hat?
I contemplated
you.
doing that.
Yeah, I
was gonna
think you
bring
would
my
look good with
spurs
it with
and
one
everything,
up.
my
I
chaps.
think
Yo,
you could,
Fierce
man.
is like has a mean country playlist.
No, but then shout out to the light engineer and the sound engineer over at what was his name? Will, right? Wax, you know him, Will, right? Over at the Mandalay,
Eye
right?
candy.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, there was one night where it was a country concert that was performing there at the Mandalay, and so they hit me up and said, "Yo, you gotta have country, bro." I'm like, "Fuck, dude, what the fuck am I gonna do?" Right? I said, "I don't know what the fuck to do." And shout out to
Nobody
Will
wants to do
again.
that.
Will hooked me up with like fucking a shitload of country. Yo, play this. I go, hey, but obviously, if you have a bunch of tracks, you still don't know how to use it, right? He told me, yo, this is for this line dancing, this is for this. He told me exactly what the tracks were used for. And I was like, yo, it hit off the night. It was good. Yo, so shout out to Will. And there was one night, and obviously I was DJing there for many, many years, right? There was one night we had a big year, or a big night where some oil dudes came and they were just freaking raining freaking bills everywhere. And I ended up, to make a long story short, I ended up with like $800 worth of tips or whatever. And so I had
That's a good night.
it was
That
a
is a
good
good
night.
night.
Yeah. And so I mean basically they were giving me $100 per song request. And so basically I gave Will $100. I said, yo man, here's what's up. He's like, oh no, I can't take it. I said, nah, bro. I said, you have done me a solid all these years, man. I'm gonna hook you up, bro. He's like, oh man, I appreciate that shit, yo.
Yeah.
That's nice, man. I made $800 at Magic City when I was in Atlanta for
I can see that. I can
Off the
see that.
one night, player.
Can you give us a sample, like right quick, live or what?
I can't on Twitch because the terms of service, the TOS doesn't allow me to get down with the get down.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Plus, I want to bring 100% to the podcast. So.
right? Chim said I will miss Will. Yeah, man. Yo, Wax. So on this channel, we always talk about food on this channel, man.
Let's go.
Like every fucking stream, we talk about food. Dope.
Food is like
What is your favorite after gig spots to eat? Because I know I text you guys. I'm like, yo, where y'all eating at? Where y'all eating at? Right after the gig, man. And I think I met up with you and Impact. Yo, shout out to Impact. Like one night at the South Point and stuff. So, what's your favorite after gig spots to eat in
Fucking
Vegas?
Dude.
the long, yeah.
It's a long list.
Thinking too.
Oh shoot.
Everyone knows fucking
Ev-
long. right?
Could I
Everybody
do
knows
a
that.
top 3 again? Can I do a top 3
Go,
again?
go.
Yeah, let's
top
do it
three,
then.
top
Yeah,
three.
do the top three.
Okay. Number 1, of course, it's gonna be South Point Steak and Eggs.
Yeah. Air horn
Yeah,
times
yeah,
3.
yeah,
$5
yeah.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
2
You just
eggs.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
steak, $5, and it's open 24 hours. And by the time we get out,
The
they have that
bomb.
special until 6 a.m. So
Oh shit.
we could go whenever after the gig. Number 2 would definitely be I don't know if you guys it's a place called it's a steak place. It's they'll play Herbs and Rye.
Oh
Herbs
yeah.
and
yeah.
Rye.
Oh yeah, that's over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Well,
near the
I
airport.
have never been
I've
there.
never ate there, but I know.
Holy shit. Now I
That
gotta
place
try.
It's delicious, and after midnight, it's half off all the steaks.
Ooh,
So-
look at that.
Yeah, so you could get
Yeah.
some dope cuts over there.
Why is Chim saying ew?
What?
Why is Chim
You're a
saying
hater,
pass?
Chims.
Chims is like, ew.
Yeah.
Why is he saying pass, man?
Chims,
Just
why,
for-
Chims?
'cause
Why?
He wants me to say Cafe Moda and get some sisig.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, peppermill? I don't know. I'm cool with peppermill. It just tastes like Denny's to me. Peppermill kind of
Oh,
tastes like Denny's.
see that, Chims?
So-
But
So
yeah, like those are all good. Number 3, there's this place. It's like East Tropicana, kind of near UNLV. It's called it's a British pub. Crown and Anchor. Crown and Anchor is another dope, like
Really? Wow.
dope spot that
Never
you guys
heard of
you've
it.
been there. So yeah, it's like it's like you could get like
It's like
they
a little
have
dive spot, right?
yeah super dive
Yeah.
spot, but it's nice.
Really cheap, really good food. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Good, good beers on draft and good specials, and it's on the way home. So that's my top three. I didn't even get into the Asian stuff yet.
I know. I
Oh,
was
shit,
just waiting
dude.
for it. You didn't even get into
Well,
the
well,
Asian
maybe
stuff.
maybe John's gonna get into it. Go ahead,
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah,
Well,
do
you
it,
know,
John.
Well, thing is, I mean, I don't really have as much as what Earwax goes through because I try to just go home right after my gig if I can because I know I'll get in trouble.
What? What? That's what the heck?
He's keeping it real.
I'm gonna text you next time. We're gonna go
He's
eat and
keeping it
shit.
real.
But no, if I do go out and play, I mean, of course, South Point, fucking Blanc. There's also Tacos El Gordo. Is the Mexican spot.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
It's here. That's
Yeah.
originally.
And they
Really?
got
San
two of
Diego.
them real close.
Yeah. So I mean, like, if you want to get your taco fix over there, that's the
Yeah,
spot.
man.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go to the
That's my
original one
shit.
down in TJ. 25 cents. It used to be 25
Wow.
cents. Remember that? I don't know.
You get
Tommy, did
Vegas
you ever go
prices
down
over
there?
here.
But yeah, I did. I used to go to Tacos of Gordo on DJ.
The original one.
Yeah, the OG.
25 cents.
And it was just as good as it is now.
Yeah.
Like, but the
nothing's
one he's
changed.
talking about, well, I don't know. The one that I know of in Vegas, there's two of them within a block of each other. Two, homie.
One's
Yeah.
near
Off the line.
Stratosphere.
Yeah, if the
Right.
line's real long at one, you could go to the other one. It's like, man, I take everybody there when they come to Vegas from out of town.
Right.
So,
Oh,
So
Chris,
tacos are what's
Chris-
the other one?
Chris got brought up something oxtail soup.
Yeah, that's that-
I-
Oh,
was-
the California.
Yeah,
Either
I was
Orleans
waiting
or
for somebody
California.
to say that. I was waiting for someone to say that.
yeah.
That was
So,
like my go-to was California.
Yeah.
yeah. And then they have,
California, hey, we went to California.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have
Yeah.
teriyaki specialties over there too. So
Yeah.
You got to get there early because they only make like one big pot of oxtail.
oh yeah, it's
Oh,
gone.
man.
It's done.
Then
yeah.
if you don't get there early right away after the club, you're done. Forget it.
Yep.
That's the
Yeah,
My go-to.
for real. Like,
But you know our favorite one.
where's that?
oh
Our
yeah.
favorite spot, Al.
I don't know if you guys know Q
Can we tell
Bistro.
anybody? Yeah.
Q Bistro.
Q Bistro.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. I never checked that out yet. QB.
Uh,
Great. Hey, listen, it's the greatest food.
Korean chicken wings.
Yeah. Greatest
Q
food in
Bistro.
Vegas.
Korean chicken wings.
Yeah.
Is
Nah,
it, and
listen,
that's
hear
better
me.
than what's the
Better than
Korean fried
banchan?
chicken? Yeah, it's better than
Banchan,
banchan.
Better than Bonchon?
Yeah.
No
really?
way.
No.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
no,
it is.
dude.
Trust me. Go to
The
Q
okay, you know what? I'll
Bistro.
tell you this. A lot of people be like, oh man, I tried Bonchon. It is so good. I go, you know what? If you haven't tried it in the Philippines or back in Asia, you're missing out. It ain't
Holy
the same.
shit.
It's not the same.
Yo,
The
Okay.
ones here in the States is totally different on the taste and what they have on the menu. Then when I went to the one here in Irvine, I was kind of disappointed. I was just like,
what?
Oh,
The one
no.
in Vegas is the bomb, though. I mean, I don't know how many
It's-
times I
yo,
hit.
I'm telling
hit
you,
people
you
up for
gotta try
Bonchon
the
in
ones in Asia. It's totally different. And I don't know if anybody's been to the ones in the Philippines or been one in Asia, and they can speak on that.
Oh my God, Jinky says Bonchon is I. Are you serious, Jinx? Are you serious? How you gonna say I? Come on.
360 stirring the pot.
Come on, Jinx. Come on. Jinky gonna say I.
She said, "All right, is that the one that you tried to hear in the
Soggy
States or
as
the
fuck.
ones
Are
in
you
Asia?"
serious? Come on.
Oh,
But it's you know what though. I mean, it's the
he
same
said
as like,
soggy as a
No
It's
he
way.
said
like-
soggy.
when you're in Hawaii and you get locomoco compared to like locomoco here or
Oh yeah, okay.
Hachitori chicken or whatever. You know, it's a little different. It's just a
Yeah.
little different, man. Just a little different.
Yeah, I'm not really too
See?
impressed with the Bonchon here in the
So-
States.
So after I
But
text
the
y'all,
bistro,
and
that's the
and
spot.
and Wax, I know if I text Glenn, he's gonna text you anyway. So I already know that. And so when I text y'all and I'm like, yo, where we gonna eat at? Where we gonna eat at? And be like, oh, we're just going home. So if I'm by myself, I'm gonna go to Aloha Kitchen, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat at the Aloha
Wait,
Kitchen.
wait
yeah,
a
yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Double fried rice.
Yeah.
Yes, the adobo fried
Yeah.
rice omelet, and I'm gonna get the
Oh.
wings. And I'm just gonna take it back to the
Oh.
hotel room and just freaking pick the shit out and fucking pass out. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I think that's the only Hawaiian spot like that's not in California Hotel that's open after hours.
Yeah.
But like Aloha Kitchen is Aloha Kitchen, but like for like Hawaiian food, if only Island Flavor was open 24 hours.
Yeah.
Ooh, Island Flavor. I have never been there.
Yeah. Okay.
Island Flavor.
It's like that?
Or, like,
Even the Hawaiians say island flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, where's that
Hawaiian
at?
Flavor, brah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's like I think to me.
Where's
like,
that at?
They have two. They have a main one, the OG one, like in the Southwest, and then they got like the new Express one, like on Eastern, like on the East side.
Wow.
Oh,
And,
I've
like,
never been
yeah.
to that one.
But
Yeah, that one. It's like a more limited menu, and they don't have that much seating.
Oh.
But like, yeah, Island Flavor, dude. That's,
Island Flavor. I'm gonna write that on my notes right now, dude.
Yeah, I
Island
know.
Flavor.
I was
yeah,
like,
it's
I gotta
definitely on my
write that
Yelp.
down.
Yeah,
Was that
Island
Durango,
Flavor.
right? Earwax?
Yeah, Durango.
But I noticed
and-
none of you guys even mentioned motherfucking White Castles. What's up with White
Oh,
Castles?
yeah, yeah.
Hours.
Yo, say it again,
All the
Wax. Say it
hookers.
again.
It's going down.
Oh,
Yo.
dude. White
I
Castle.
I remember.
Wow.
I remember when.
Yo,
I
D
love
Double.
White
D
Castles.
Double's gonna. He's
The
gonna
first time I
shank you,
had
man.
White Castles was in New York.
Dave's
Mine
gonna
was
shank
Jersey.
you, man. He swears
That's
by
the
that.
best.
Mine was in Queens, I think,
Hell yeah.
with Raids.
Yep.
And then when I tried it in Vegas, it's totally different.
It's some nasty bootleg stuff. I mean, I'm not
It's
saying
different.
the one in the East Coast is good stuff, but whatever they sell at the White Castle here, one, it's overpriced, and two, dude, it's nothing like Jersey, New
Yep.
York.
Yeah,
it's nothing
totally.
like that.
I
Ask
think it's-
Chims. Chims would know, right? Chims.
Oh yeah.
He's
it's
like,
in the water.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Tim's are
so
East
do you
Coast
have to
boy.
be faded to enjoy that? Enjoy White Castle? You think?
I think you need to be more than faded. I think you need to be intoxicated with something.
More than faded. It's
I'd
shit.
rather go Jack in the Box. I'd rather go Jack in the Box.
Wow.
Really?
Yo,
Yeah, really.
Man.
Yeah.
yo, D Double, are you in the room? Are you listening to this? Because
My
you know,
feelings are hurt.
D Double's
No,
gonna
but
get
I-
gonna
you know,
get
I
down.
still like White Castle no matter what.
I
still,
love White Castle.
I mean, I still ate.
Wow,
I was
dude,
hungry.
it's crazy.
I was.
You know what is
trapped-
crazy? I just had White Castle for lunch. You know,
Really?
so-
What?
Yeah, I did.
Like from the
Today?
freezer or
Yeah,
what?
today.
Like
Like
frozen,
frozen?
freezer?
Yeah, it was the one.
Oh,
it was,
Oh
man.
yeah, the free.
I was at my work and I was
Yeah.
too lazy to go get lunch, and I bought something out of the vending machine,
It's fucking
and they
yo.
had White Castle.
Damn,
Oh
your
shit! There's
vending
D
machine
Double
is
in the
lit.
room. Oh my god, he's gonna fucking get mad, dude. Y'all talk. He's typing in all caps right now.
He
This
just woke
mo-
up.
D Double. He heard White Castles and some shit talking. He's typing in all caps right now. This shit is crazy, man. Oh man.
But yeah, I did have some today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't like Vegas either. So all right.
Yeah.
So
All right, so hey, so let's turn down the food right now. Let's talk business. Let's talk
we
some
can
business.
talk about that.
I know we talk all night about that. So John, so what do you think is the current state of nightlife in the Las Vegas in reference to COVID and moving forward? You know,
well, I mean, there's a lot of speculation for one thing. I mean, a lot of people say the big clubs are either going to be extinct, as what they're saying,
ooh,
That's what I heard.
or there's going to be far and few. And
Yep.
I could kind of see that because my primary job is I work for MGM as an architect, and we're the ones who actually do the construction behind the clubs and the lounges. So if there's nothing scheduled for any changes or any upgrades, it's a sign that nothing's going to be invested into those areas.
That's so sad too. It is. I really feel for all the DJs, people that work in the bar industry.
Yeah, but
It's
you know, I think in
tough.
place of it, I think you'll start to see more lounges and bars pop up more. I mean, one just opened up in downtown Summerlin called Jing. There's another one called Bloom and Anderson. So you're starting to see those pop up now during this time period. So I would see more of like that type of venue and size in the future.
I like doing lounges though, anyways too. They're
Yeah.
like my favorite gigs to do are lounges. I mean, I could do a lounge
Yeah.
all day.
Same. Same.
I like weddings. That's
Because
all
you
I
know
can do.
when you get to the
All I
big
can DJ is weddings. So
when you get into the big clubs, it's hard. It's really hard to really like you know be around people just to hang out or anything like that. It's like lounge is like it's like so intimate. You like everybody there. You can talk to them or whatever. You know what I mean? So
What do,
Yeah.
what about you, Wax? What do you think? Should I read the question again or see?
You know, to kind of support what Double Play was saying, like what's crazy is like, you know, like I was able, like, when things first started opening, I was like the first DJ to DJ these lounges. We have this lounge, ultra lounge called Electra at the Palazzo, and I was there the first week the Palazzo was open, and like literally the Palazzo felt like the Cosmopolitan. It felt like the Win. Like you got all these young industry people going around, going like it people are hungry. They want to go out, they want to be out and enjoy each other. But like when it comes to like nightclubs, I think right now at this current state, like nightclubs is kind of like defunct right now, and the lounges are like the new in
the
thing
new.
right now,
Yeah.
which is cool. Which from that standpoint, these lounges, like, we got all these local DJs. They can't hire Tiesto to do 100, 200 capacity room.
Wow,
Right.
So
Right.
good point.
all those big nightlife venues, yeah,
Yep.
it's cool, but it's a quantity based business. When it comes to like lounges, you don't need a shitload of people to be there. But if you have people that are there and they stay there for a while and they're buying drinks because of the DJ that's spending or whatever, like that could be a money maker. But what's dope about like being a local DJ? Local DJs get their shine again because all these venues are not gonna hire
Tiesto.
these crazy ass DJs,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
there's no budget for it.
yeah, there's no budget,
boom.
and it makes no sense financially, physically, to put like a big name in these lounges. But the lounges are the only things that are going to be open for a while, because lounges you could actually. So when I was there 2 weeks ago, basically you could only go in with reservation, no walk-ins. They're really serious about it. When it comes to ordering stuff at the bar, you have to be at a certain distance, obviously, and a certain amount of people at the bar. So what everything's all reservation. So doing that, you could actually you could kind of do social distancing in a nightlife, or in a nightclub venue like Hakkasan, Omnia, Tau. Everyone's pushed like freaking
Herds.
herd.
Yeah.
It's like, you got the flash, you got the freaking the security going like this, going like that, going like that. And it's like, dude, like everyone's like this. How are you gonna social distance and like trying to put everyone like in that place social distancing? How are you gonna do that? You can't do that. That's why in a lounge environment, that's the new. I think that's gonna be like the new wave of nightlife ventures for Vegas right now. I think.
That's what they're doing in San Diego. San Diego's like that right now. None
Yeah.
of the big clubs are open.
Yeah, of
That
course,
makes sense,
of course
yeah.
not. Yeah.
I mean,
probably impossible.
well, they
How the
can't.
hell- how do you social
They need
distance?
numbers, right? They need the
Yeah.
numbers, right? And
Yeah.
you can't do that with the whole social distancing, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense. So
And I-
I,
and
mean,
I-
it's
They're
a
having-
business model.
Yeah, so the crazy thing about it, last week on Saturday, and I heard on the radio, um, restaurants were putting tables, so they shut down the street
Fifth.
where all the restaurants are at
Yeah.
on Fifth, and because restaurants didn't have enough room, they had to have social distancing, so they started setting up outside on the street, you know,
Yeah,
and they shut it down.
it's a trip. It's
It was
really
crazy.
trippy. Like
Crazy.
so,
When I heard that.
all of Fifth is shut down for like 3 or 4 blocks, 5 blocks, and restaurants have like little fences or whatever, and then they have tables at social distancing, spread out. And so you go in the door, and then there's a fence from the restaurant out into the street, halfway into the street, and then closed off. And you have a bunch of little tables there. And it's not a lot of restaurants are doing it yet because it's just brand new, brand new. I live downtown, so I just seen it. But there was a few of them down there, man, that were all the way out to the middle of the street. It's a trip, man. I wanted to ask everybody, what do you guys think about, since we're talking about lounges, these new listening rooms? We haven't brought this up on the podcast yet, but listening rooms. When I was in Minneapolis um, a few months ago, they had listening room in the bottom of this hotel. I think it was the Omni, and it was pretty kind of slick, man. It was like there was a little spot in the back for the DJ. They had like really good speakers, expensive equipment, and then they had like board games and all kinds of other shit. And just people would come, and they would have like a certain DJ or a certain group of DJs come and play only a certain kind of music. And it's usually like, well, the ones that I got to check out were like kind of weirdo underground, like
White music.
it was weird, homie. Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Like white music.
It was weird. There was not one time was my head doing like this. You feel me? And I was in another part of the hotel. I was there for a birthday party, which was all black birthday party, so it was swinging in there. You feel me? And I walked out to get some air, and I seen the listening party, so I went over and kind of peeped it out, and people were in there playing Jenga and like
That's what
they
they do
were
at
just
Tipsy
chilling.
Crow. Tipsy Crow does that right now.
But it was legit called a listening room and listening parties, and I heard that in Japan and parts of Europe, those are gaining momentum, or they were before COVID, and they were becoming really big. And it was all about the sound quality in these smaller little areas and stuff like that. You guys haven't heard about that shit?
So that's kind of like a speakeasy type thing.
Nah, not really, man. I mean, it's like wide open and anybody can come, but it was like a lounge, but they don't call it a lounge. They call it a motherfucking listening party.
I think
or
so.
a listening room.
It's like those speakeasy clubs.
So,
but the emphasis is on the quality of the sound.
Yeah.
Like they're spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on getting the quality of the sound in that room, no matter where you are, like so good. I don't know, something to look up if nobody's heard about it. You feel me?
Is it a alpha type of project you're trying to do? Just kind of get a feel of if this thing works or not, or is it
It's been
concept?
working. I think it's working. I mean, I know in Japan and parts of Europe, they're a big deal. You know what I mean? And they're just slowly coming to the U.S. I had read a story about them probably about a year or so ago. And then when I was in Minneapolis, that's what made my curiosity. Okay, so it's weird how I'm trying to describe it. Like there's a bar area, and then off to the side of the bar area, it's open to the bar, was like just this little smaller area that has some tables and couches set up and some, it was real kind of chill, like loungy.
Yeah.
But the sound system in there, like you look at the speakers and god damn, those are expensive as fuck. Like I've seen those in Rob's report and blah blah blah, and and then the foam and the way that everything was on the walls and everything was just to really make the sound in that room amazing. And it sounded dope, but it was just weirdo music, so I couldn't really
He said weirdo
like
music.
get into it. You feel me? Yeah, it was weird, bro. It was just, I don't know, I can't even describe it. Like it was like chill music, but it was
Like
shit I ain't never
loungy
heard
shit.
before.
Yeah. we got Rampage. Big shout out to my man Rampage in the chat.
Rampage?
He's a
What's up, Rampage?
he's a DJ for the RMD group that has several venues here in the Gaslamp, and he had said that he was told to be ready to DJ in one of their venues on the 4th of July weekend. Like, be prepared to DJ. And yeah, and I find that interesting. And based on my experience for the last weekend, as some of y'all know, I DJ'd in my venue, and they turned the club into a lounge. And what was interesting, and then Rage went with me on Saturday, so I DJ'd both Friday and Saturday. What was interesting was how the interactions were there, and so you have to walk in the venue with a mask, but once you get to your table, you can remove your mask. And so there are people like 6 feet apart from me or whatever everywhere, and you can see it. Like, I tried to stream, and people were like, "Oh shit, social distancing." I was like, "Nah, I mean they're where they're supposed to. They're 6 feet from me." And while we were on Saturday, and Rage was able to see it on our way to the venue, from the parking lot to the venue, we noticed that there were groups of people just not wearing their masks, just like walking about, not wearing their masks.
That's downtown, homie.
Yeah, and
that's
they just
everywhere downtown. Homie.
And me and Rage were wearing our masks on our way to the venue, but we were like literally like the minorities, small
and they made
percentage.
a law
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
governor.
Well, it's California. It's
Yeah,
mandated.
the whole California mandated to wear a mask, and nobody, homie, it trips me out. I went to the grocery store. The employees in there aren't wearing masks. They don't give a fuck, or if they have it,
Yeah.
it's like off their face. They're not checking anybody that walks into the grocery store to have masks. They used to have security at the door that made sure you had a mask. You got homeless people down here by the thousands. None of them are wearing masks. You feel me? And then these big groups of kids everywhere. And when I say kids, I 20 somethings just grouped up everywhere at restaurants and stuff, waiting for their food or whatever. No mask, homie. No mask.
And you know what's crazy was that when I was at the DJ booth, like and I'm wearing my mask at the booth, right? Because I don't know if y'all saw my quick live stream, but you can see they're like right there, right by me. And this one dude kept trying to come up to me and shake my hand. He's like, "Yo, what's up? Yo, your shit is dope. Da 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 da. I just want to shake your hand, bro." And he was like, "Why are you wearing your mask? Are you scared? Don't be scared, bro." And see, and when he said that, my blood started to boil. I started to get freaking, you know how I get, right? I started to boil, and I was like, "This motherfucker, dude, he don't get it. He don't get it because he thinks that I'm wearing the mask because I'm scared." I'm wearing, and that means there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that don't get it, that wearing the mask, it's not to protect me, it's to protect you. So all you motherfuckers aren't wearing your mask. That means you don't care about protecting other people. Yeah, you're right. I'm getting started, right? So
that's the Furious. And that's why it's called Furious.
You fired up and furious.
Fired up and furious.
But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, John, so what's your plan? Let's just say that it doesn't get back to normal. There's no clubs opening up. You know what I mean? So what's your plan as far as DJing? And nightlife.
Well, that's a good question because I'm actually getting inquiries right now on dates, and I'm still a bit worried. Yes, I'd have to check out what their safety measures are for social distancing. So I'd have to take case by case right now, just to see if it's okay to do it or not. I mean, I got hit up to do a party out in the desert, and I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know about it. So
kind of like EDC-ish or type deal.
Exactly, it's gonna be that type of deal.
Oh wow.
So yeah, well, I have to take it case by case. So there's a lot we don't know, and a lot of uncertainty, a lot of things going on.
Well, what about you, Wax? What's your comfort level? What are you comfortable with?
Like I'm cool. I don't always have to do like a crazy big ass venue. Like honestly, like the lounges, if that takes off, I'm all for that. The only thing that sucks is like what the lounges need to do, they need to modify their DJ booths because like there's a lot of people coming in like that's another reason why I wear a mask too. We're mandated, but I also wear a mask too because like you have all these drunk ass people
Yeah.
who's coming in. You're in a lounge, right? So you're easy accessible. They're coming in right next to you, and you're like this, and then they're spitting in your face. Like,
Yes.
blah blah blah.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh
then
yeah.
it's like, damn, dude, like you
Get
have
the fuck
to.
away from me.
They need to do some modifications to the DJ booths to the venues that are open, which I'm pretty sure they will do eventually. But I think in order to like get the ball running, like the venues that are open now needs to do something because all the places I've been that are open, they're like nothing happened. They clean the DJ booth, they clean the S9 or the 900 or whatever, but when it comes to like keeping the DJ safe, that's another thing that needs to be addressed for the safety of the DJs. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely. On Saturday, I had this dude that was trying to sit next to me, and he was like, "Yo, do you feel uncomfortable that I'm talking to you about your mask?" I turned around to him. I said, "Yeah."
Wow.
I told him. I said, he goes, "Okay, I'll put my mask on." I was all like, "Yeah, I don't know you.
It's
I
crazy.
don't know what you have."
Yeah.
You know. I
Yeah.
mean,
And that happened to me too. Like there was this chick that come up say, "Hey, do you mind me? I watch you. I just want to learn how to DJ. I'm just trying. I'm watching you. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have my mask. Is that okay? I'm looking at her. I'm like, yo. I said I can't teach you right now. It was like, well, I mean, anyways. So
Mhm.
I'm like, yo. But it's crazy. It's just like it's the level of comfort that you're comfortable. I mean, obviously, if somebody hit me up, right? Hey, can you DJ this place? Da da da. And I think a lot of it is me. A lot of it is the relationship, and John, and you mentioned it before. A lot of it is the relationship. Like you asked me to come DJ your venue, and I value that relationship like big time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. You know, and I said as long as I got my mask on, and I made sure I wore long sleeves. I made sure I wore long sleeves. You know what I'm saying, to make sure I'm fully covered. I wear a hat. To minimize the amount of skin I have exposed. And then Mrs. Furious, she told me, "Oh, you gonna DJ in the club? Okay, all right, bet you gonna sleep downstairs." And then she was like, "Bet." I said, "And make sure you walk as soon as you walk through the door, you take a shower and you put your clothes in the washer." Just like some of the healthcare workers do. A lot of my friends in the healthcare industry, they do that. As soon as they come home, they take their clothes off and they shower. Boom. So I did the same thing both Friday and Saturday night. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just a weird time, and that segue goes into streaming on Twitch. And I'm gonna talk to you, John. I'm gonna ask your opinion. I'm talk to you, Wax, about streaming on Twitch, because I gotta admit, when I'm up there DJing in this lounge, right, I'm like, man, I kind of like DJing on Twitch better. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I know you speak on that right now. I felt not normal when I was at the club last Saturday. It felt weird.
It did.
It felt really weird.
How
because
so?
it was just like, I was trying to watch my distance. I didn't know, that, and I couldn't talk to chat. Couldn't see the emotes.
Couldn't see the
I'm
emotes.
just joking.
And one of the things I had to do, because they wanted to keep it the lounge vibe. Remember, this used to be this is regularly a club, so they want to keep the lounge vibe. Was that I had it? They said to me, "Hey, Furious, what's up, man? Hey, we're trying to keep a lounge vibe here, and we know you play a lot. You have experience playing a lot of lounges, da 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 da. So we trust you. Just we trust you to do what's best." So with that in mind, I got, okay, I'm gonna play lounge shit. Okay, I'm going to not turn up. And so there were times where I would bring the energy up, and I noticed people around me are just getting freaking crunk, and they're getting freaking they're start freaking going ham. And so I I'm laughing at D double. So I turn the energy down, and so I have to purposely sit there and drop the energy completely to get them to settle down, but still try to maintain, still try to play some of their favorite tracks or
You're
whatnot.
so mean.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's
Party
crazy?
pooper.
Well, you know what track I used to drop the energy. I played Jinky's track. I played the brand the 360 song. What is that, the Grand Poobah song, right? I played that, and the only people that knew that song was me, Rage, and one security dude. Yo, that's
know.
my shit, homie. The
When
security
he
guy
played, I was
came
all
up.
like, I looked up, I was like, oh wow,
You know,
he's playing that right now.
because they were getting ham. They were getting ham everywhere, and so I dropped it.
My jam.
And then so one of the security guys came up and said, "Yo, that's my shit." But we were the only three that knew that song. But it served its purpose. Everybody didn't know what the hell it was, and the energy dropped. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I mean, so John, what are your thoughts on DJing on Twitch now that you had that experience?
Well, I mean, definitely totally different. I mean, I'm more used to being around people and trying to, especially being open format and trying to adjust to whomever I'm DJing to. Um, you know, it's tougher being online because you don't see those people. I mean, you'll eventually know some of them, and you know what they like, but do you want to do something different, or you just want to play the same genre? It's hard for me to read sometimes
Yeah.
being online, and yeah, it's fun, but it's also a bit of more of a challenge, and yeah, just kind of go with it, see how it goes.
Wax, what about you? What's your thoughts and your experience DJing on Twitch so far?
Um, I like, like all of us, how we get that energy, and we get that inspiration to DJ when we have a crowd, right? And like if we could DJ in an empty room, we could DJ in a full room, but like with an empty room, it's difficult. That's why Jameson will help. But what's cool about DJing on Twitch, like what everyone is agreeing on, that we can do whatever we want. We don't have to worry about a club brand, or we don't have to wear our damn dress shoes. It's cool, but to me, I think I think I like the live atmosphere of the crowd. I think that's like it's hard to mimic that with, well, like emotes and like flames on
Yeah, yeah.
screens, like hands in the air, like physical and hands in the air that you see because of the song you played.
Yeah.
Is it's unlike other. It's like any other, because
No,
the energy
absolutely.
the
It's that
energy
feeling.
it's that
Yeah.
feeling, that
Absolutely.
And it's
feeling
more
that
real than being live, right? I mean, because
exactly.
someone could just type, like you say, a flame or LOL. Are they really like
Yeah, and then
raising their hands, or
exactly, they're in
they
their
just kind of
couch,
go
like
along?
picking their butt. It's like they're not putting their hands up. They're freaking doing like this, tap 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 tap
Yeah.
tap, and it's like, it's a different mentality, because like when you have like that energy, and you have that like
That
that
high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that high,
No.
it's that's
Yeah.
I've yet to experience that high on these online platforms.
And it also elevates your performance too, right? Like once you feed off that, right? Wax, when you see
Yes.
people, it hypes you up too, and then your performance goes up too, and
Yeah.
and it's also a bit of a drug in a way, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't think nothing's
That's
gonna.
that's what we live for.
Yeah, nothing's gonna
As a
take away
DJ.
that high.
And at this point where we can't be next to the big ass crowds, Twitch, I'm not dogging on Twitch, but Twitch is a good way to get that release and get that high and satisfy that high, with some words on a screen. I mean, it'll do for now, but I don't know how long, it'll last for DJs to get that high replaced, because
Yeah.
the high that we get playing in front of a live crowd, it to this point, like I can't say that it could completely um take its place, you know.
And I concur, and I think let's just say if the clubs were to open everything, we go back to normal. And what I highly suggest to everybody out there that's DJing, that's streaming on Twitch, has gathered their following, whatever. What I would recommend is that don't stop streaming because it is an additional source of revenue, but just incorporate it, with your weekly stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah, I mean incorporate like Wax, dude. You could seriously put on a lab session show. People will freaking tune into that. I think I seen I think it was SK83 or someone like that had like a lab type of show, and he was teaching different types of scratches and shit like that. And, there was like mad people in it, and I mean shit. I mean, that's one thing that's great about Twitch is like you can put together whatever show you want to put together, exactly like hence what we're doing right now. You know, what
My
I'm saying?
thing is that like with Twitch, it's you have to do something different but familiar. And I've said that since I first started streaming. Like it's got to be familiar to Twitch. So it's great to be a DJ on Twitch, but what separates you from if Z Trip is spinning on Twitch while you're spinning on Twitch, he's got the crowd. What separates you from him to have people come fuck with you? You feel me? Like at this point, it was kind of cool when there wasn't a gang of DJs on Twitch and we had just a few hip hop DJs because then you're kind of a special breed. You feel me? So you get a crowd, you get more numbers. But now we've got 400, 500 goddamn DJs on Twitch. So it's got to be something that's different but familiar. And then the other part of that is that with Twitch, I wanted to ask everybody, like, do you spin for yourself or do you spin for your chat? Do you spin for your crowd? Or are you just over there like playing shit you love?
I just play shit whatever I see on my playlist. Whatever's in my crate, I just play it. I don't. I mean, at first I was doing a playlist. I was like, I'll put something together. Then I got kind of like, you know what? I'm just gonna start playing whatever I see. If it doesn't mix with with so and so, with the, I mean, I just play whatever I want to hear. You know what I mean?
What about you guys?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've kind of experimented. There's times when I just went open format, just played everything just to kind of, covered my bases. But there's been nights where I just played strictly freestyle, just to see if it, increases numbers or not. So I don't know yet. I'm not sure if I even got to the point where I get DJ fatigue being on Twitch, or I just say, just fuck it, just play whatever. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of experimenting.
Nice.
I think for me, I have like I've established like different shows, and Rage like, oh shit, you're on all the time. So I established different shows to provide different types of music. Like, you know what I'm saying? I started doing this snack time vibe in the afternoon, and I know like I'll look at the snapback channel that's on, and then I'll look at someone else's channel that's on, and I know the type of music they're playing. So I won't play that type of music or that type of energy. Does that make sense? So it gives a different change. So for example, the snack time vibe is like a chill R&B vibe. So instead of daytime at 1 p.m. when you come on, you already know what you're gonna get. Obviously, you know about the West Coast Wednesday, and the Rewind Mix show. So and then Friday and Saturday is just I play whatever. But I think you're the one that told me that, Savo or Rage, or one of you told me to do that. Yeah. To
What?
focus on a specific type of genre.
I think Savo told him, but I told him that he should have
a
like,
focus.
a show.
Yeah, a focus of a genre.
Yeah, I mean that's twofold. Is that it's great because as a DJ, you don't get fucking bored,
Yeah.
and as a community, the community has some. You're gonna have people who are gonna come on Tuesday and Thursday
Yeah.
that really ain't trying to like hear what you're playing on Sunday. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
So, and it gives them an opportunity to go be somewhere else or watch someone else like 360 or whatever. Like, it gives them a chance
Yeah.
to venture out, but they
Yeah.
know, oh, motherfucking Tuesday nights, Neo Soul with DJ blah blah blah. I can't miss
Yeah.
Tuesday nights. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think that's one of the greatest things. Again, you got to do something different, but familiar with Twitch. It's
Yep.
great to DJ, but having different nights that you do different things,
Yep.
that's the key, man. Because if you just do the same motherfucking kind of set every night, day after day after day after day, people are gonna just like, then they don't have to come on, any specific day.
Yeah.
Then they can just whenever they're gonna go venture out to see other people and stuff like that and look for something different. So
Yeah.
it's all about the entertainment value.
Yep.
You feel
and,
me?
and that's why on Wednesday, West Coast Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, we get West up in here. You know what
why,
you
why
gonna
can't
get.
it be central?
Gangsta,
Oh,
Central
Midwest.
time.
Why can't it be Midwest?
Should I get Midwest? I
You
should.
know?
I should try that. I'm not. I mean, I
Why
should try
can't it
that.
be like down south?
Should I get Chicago-ish at one time?
Why can't it be Asia?
Man. So all right. Well, let me ask you this, Wax. So what's the difference between streaming on Twitch versus Facebook and IG?
When it comes to Facebook and IG, everyone has been on that platform before this whole Twitch thing and everything that's going on in this world today. So everyone has their respective clientele, their respective audience, and a lot of DJs had to go to Twitch and rebuild their audience. But when it comes to Twitch, playing music on Twitch, I mean, it's cool the fact that Twitch doesn't cut you off. That's the main
yeah.
thing. Like, yeah, they'll mute audio portions after your set, but they won't boot you like Facebook and Instagram does. But what sucks is the fact that like a lot of people, they're just so used to their their respective apps that like it's hard to get the audience to actually relearn an app. I mean, there's some people that are not tech savvy, so there's going to be that that sort of clientele that can't go on to Twitch and see you live, but they know how to go on Facebook. Like Tita Ging is on Facebook. She'll watch me. She'll watch me play some Toto Toto trap remix. But I don't think Tita Ging and Tito Boy, I don't think they're on Twitch. They I doubt it. But they'll be on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And like, all that's what's good about using, the different platforms. But what sucks that Facebook and Instagram are cutting off so many DJs, and like we have so much family, but we also have so much clientele that we built up through the years.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that we can't reach out to them to that because of all these things that these copyright issues that these record labels. That's the only thing, and all we're doing is just playing music to promote us, but we're promoting the artists that we're playing, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they don't see it that way though.
They should, they should have like the plays. I mean, they should be able to get. Yeah, I mean, never mind. I don't want to get into all that. Well,
I don't want to get.
What about you, John? What do you see as the differences? Your experience as far as streaming on Twitch versus Facebook and IG.
Well, yeah, pretty much echoing what Charleston said about the continuity of your music. I mean, Twitch by leaps and bounds is far superior than FB and IG. I mean, because I remember when we started off with IG, we get cut off so many times. It's I say this analogy on chat sometimes. It's like you're having sex and then you get interrupted.
Oh, damn!
What?
And you
Be pissed.
Sable woke up.
yeah, it's one of those things like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this IG thing anymore, right? Because it just cuts you off all the time. It's like you get limp after a while.
Of
So,
course, Double
yeah.
Play gonna use that. Of course, he's gonna use that now.
But you know what I mean, though, right?
Good
That's-
analogy. This is a good one.
It is
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, but it's man, definitely Twitch superior in that category. Twitch, you have the revenue opportunity that gives it an up. Um, um, the other topic that I kind of still worry about is the legal portion, right? We know that the music industry has been cracking down on different platforms, and I think there's going to be at some point Twitch may feel a little more pressure.
Nah, they already tried to get at
No.
Twitch.
No.
They like not to cut you off,
Yeah.
but we talk about this almost every podcast. They've gotten at Twitch several times, like hardcore about, and so Twitch made a policy, had to go to court for it, because the industry was like, you know, we want, you know, this and this. So Twitch came up with the policy. That's why your VODs are muted out, but live streaming is safe and sound. No
Okay.
joke. For real,
Okay,
for real.
that's good. That's
Safe
good to hear.
and sound, but they've already gone to court and dealt with this, and you know their process of, just as for all the DJs that are in the chat everywhere,
Turn
their
off your clips.
process to get, so BMI or let's say Universal or whatever has to be watching your chat to call something that you're playing as a copyright. They have to report it, and then it takes Twitch 3 days to respond to the report. So by the time your live stream is over, it's done. They've already muted that shit out.
So
You
they
know what
find
I'm
a little
saying?
loophole. So that's good that they have that type of muscle to actually counter some of these music. I mean, I would imagine Amazon is really the big parent, right? That's
Yeah.
behind some of this. So that's
Yeah.
good to hear.
Just make sure all your like people, anybody that makes a clip of you DJing, like especially people who scratch and like do extra dope ass shit. If you have somebody who clips one of your, you got to check your clips. Some of those aren't getting muted, so you will get a strike from Twitch because of that clip. So make sure you go through your clips and get rid of any clips that you're playing music.
Yeah, just turn your clips off. You can
Yeah,
turn it
I
off.
just turn it off by default anyways.
Yeah,
So,
just turn it off.
okay, so that's probably a good word of advice for all the DJs out there, just to make sure that you don't save any of that. If you want to, just save it, maybe through another
download it.
capture. Oh,
you can-
download it.
Yeah, you just download it to your computer. You could download
So,
it.
yeah, I mean, there's that time period, but don't they save it into an archive at some point?
My OBS.
We don't know.
My OBS, if you're using OBS, which I think that's the only thing you can use to stream, my OBS automatically records it. Like I have it set up so that when I start my stream, it records, and then it saves to a hard drive that I have connected to my OBS for those files. Then that way, the stream itself is saved to the hard
Offline.
drive.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a
offline,
better
and you
method.
can go through and
So
edit.
it never
and do whatever.
touches a Twitch server at all. So yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So, okay, maybe it's some the DJs here could kind of incorporate that if they want to save their sets. So you know for sure it doesn't even touch a Twitch or Amazon server, right? So.
And there's another stream of revenue, because you can take your recordings, upload them to your personal website, start a personal website with a subscription base, and or free if you want, and you could upload your mixes from Twitch to your personal web page, and bada bing, man, you got another revenue source.
Yep, sounds like a good idea. All right, DJ.
Because I'm hardcore. I think DJing, I think what DJs do is its own form of music. Granted, we use other people's shit to like make music, but I think that is where we turn it into something different.
This is how I see
I would
it.
agree that. I would agree.
I just see it like this. If you don't agree with Twitch, you want to go to Mixcloud, you want to do it, let them do that. You know, I mean, that's cool. But
Oh, you're reading chat?
no, I'm just what you were saying. But I was just saying that if they don't want to come over, that's cool. Some people just don't agree with it, and they see us. You see big name DJs on here doing 12 hours, 24 hours, and they're not getting cut off, right?
Right.
and making the money, but it's up to you.
Well, and
I'm to a point where I don't want to talk about it anymore. Like how me and Fierce used to talk about it. Like, they call him the king of Twitch here in San Diego.
Oh my God.
That he's the king of Twitch because he talked about it so much, all the DJs. But I mean, it's to a point now. It's like, you know what, you want it, or you're not on it. If you want to learn how to get on, then get on game, then hit one of us up. But
our friend hit me up yesterday and was like, "Hey, bro, maybe you can come over and help me set everything up." Now, how about you just watch the videos that I sent you first and then go from there? I'll help you fine tune that shit, but if you're not gonna do the work, I'm not doing it for you. You feel me? Like you can pay me $300 to come over and set your shit up. But 360 had a really good point in the chat. She said she doesn't even have it so that there's any kind of VODs. She has all of her VODs turned off because that way it gives the incentive to people to come and watch you live.
Yeah, it would.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So that was a great point. You pretty smart lady.
She's a pretty smart lady there.
I,
Smart cookie.
I'm just saying, and I spoke to this with D Double and Ryan live during the earlier last week or whatever, and we had breakfast or what. Is that there's money to be made out here, you know what I'm saying? And like I on Twitch, and that's like I had just talked about at the beginning of the stream. I was like, I made 50% of my monthly average, and I only DJ probably like Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays in real life, like before the COVID. I'm only doing it on the weekend. Obviously, I got a day job, and so and I've already and the growth from the past 3 months. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's supporting the channel. I can't do it without you guys, obviously. And on Twitch we can't do it without supporting each other.
Yeah.
But straight
you
up,
guys can't do it by your. I mean.
Yeah, we need the support of that's why DJs support DJs, to help each other grow. But the bottom line is that I made 50% of my average earnings DJing, in the regular venues. And so and that's just the beginning.
Just you starting. You just now started. So
yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so imagine this time next year. You know what I mean?
Hey, Furious, sorry to cut you off, but
No.
I wanted to bring up a topic here. Maybe even a poll. Because I'd like to get feedback from the chat room people and some of your followers on what do they do when, on the weekend, let's say, you hear all these streams, all these DJs probably playing similar genres or similar styles. What do they do? Do they just kind of go to their favorite person, or do they follow the group of people that they normally chat with?
It's the
good point.
That is a good
You know
point.
what? You're right about that. There's two things. Group your friends that are in here in the chat.
Yeah.
And right away you'll know who's new in the chat.
Yeah.
You'll know right away.
Exactly. I mean, I'm a moderator for Snapback, and if I see an unknown handle that I see, I'll say hello to them, but I know they weren't following originally.
Yeah. You can tell.
Yeah.
I
Your
go
question
for the
is
music,
your question is about the choices,
Yeah, I mean, what is their normal methodology of what they do on the weekend? Do they go straight for the music first, or do they just follow the people they normally chat with?
Jayla says I have multiple tabs open, have one on and mute the others and switch in between them. And you see this, and like when I'm not DJing on Twitch, I'm not gonna lie. See this chair? See this chair right here?
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm sitting
ditto.
in this goddamn chair. I got 2 fucking monitors right here. Hold on. Hold on. Excuse the mess. I'm gonna show y'all. Fuck it, dude. I'm gonna show y'all.
But even though if you have multiple tabs, I mean, at the end of the day, which tab are you hanging out on?
You know, fucking. I'm right here, dude. And one of them is Snapback channel. I got the Snapback open.
Always.
You know, I got
Busted.
I got Dance from Home open. You know, I see Jinky pop on. Boom, I pop on. I open a tab on Jinky, and I mute back and forth. One time, D-Double was streaming for. He caught me. He was streaming for the Furious Fest, so I had it open. And then someone else popped on, so I opened their room up. And D-Double was talking to me, and I was like, "Oh shit, hold on." He's like, "Oh man, he must have switched rooms and shit." I got.
Yeah,
caught.
this is the reality now, right? This is what we're doing.
Yeah, man.
But
Fierce
how would
does
you?
that to me?
How do you get those guys who just stick to your page at that point, right?
Well, you know, yeah, but you know, we're all gonna support each other, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and that's
So the way we're all gonna jump in each other's page, no matter what. But the best way to do it, and I mean, Fierce talked about it, we should get together as a collective and say, okay, you're gonna stream around this time, you know, let's all rate. It's all about rating each other
Oh yeah. Yo, shut
and
up.
introducing new chat people to each other, right?
Yep.
So
and,
it gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
and that's what we've done on the Snapback
Yeah.
side of things. You know, we kind of put like a TV channel
Yeah.
programming type together,
And
we're trying that approach first and see how it goes. But you know, just like we were talking earlier in this podcast, you know, we kind of miss the live aspect of DJing. It's that feedback that you get from the audience, and being online, I'd like to get more feedback of what are their habits, what do they do, you know, how can we make them stick to your channel?
I think here's the thing that I think I made a point. I was talking to Alan about it earlier. Was you know, for example, Snapback has lunch tables at 12 noon to 1 p.m. Right? Do you think it's a coincidence that I don't do snack time at 12 o'clock?
Yep. I mean, you thought
You
it
know,
through. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because we pretty much have the same viewers. You see what I'm saying? And do you think it's a coincidence that I play different music than what you guys are playing, or a different type of energy? So I mean, there's a certain level of strategy to that, and I was telling Rage, you know, there was a time where I had to go, you know, sit there and think about it. I was okay, and you got to think about it from a sales perspective. It's like why would, and I was looking at my numbers, analyzing the analytics they send you the email. They'll say your average viewers was 30 or 40 or 60, whatever. And it'll say you have 100 or 80 unique viewers. That means somebody actually clicked on your link. They actually physically saw your live stream, and they clicked on it and they interacted with it. And so I was thinking, okay, why is it that I have an average of 30 or 40, but I have 180 or I have 80, 90, 100 unique viewers? That means, why didn't they stay? So that's something you have to think about from a sales perspective. Why aren't they staying with me?
Because you're playing EDM, bro.
Yeah, I already know it. I already know. Like Savo's, he's gonna say, "Yo, what's Fierce playing?" I'm gonna put in the label hip hop, and I'm playing fucking EDM to trick Savo. And so he'll click on my shit. I'll get his click. I'll get his fucking click. But
You'll get a click, and then you get another click. No, I put in the chat. There's a thing called multi-stream, and a lot of people don't know about this. And this is an opportunity. Multi-stream is dope. I put just our 4 channels in there right now, or 5 channels in there right now, and you can. Please just copy and paste the multi-stream link, and then it's / and then you can put whatever Twitch stream that you want in there, and on one screen you'll have different windows of all those streams, and then on the side you have an option to go to everybody's chat. So it's all on one window, so you don't have to have 16, 17 windows open. And my thing is, I go to DJs for the music. You feel me? And I love you, and I love whoever, and I give Furious a lot of crap. But if you're just not, if that's just not what he's doing an EDM day and stuff like that, but I'm in kind of a reggae mood, then I'm gonna try to find a reggae DJ. You feel me? Just for that moment. But your analytics are very important to look at the end of the week or at the end of the month for sure, because then that way you can gauge, well, this day I was playing country music, this day I was playing neo soul, this day I was playing a lot of pop music, and you can see where your numbers have grown from your analytics. So then you can base what your high points are and incorporate that more into your stream. It's a business. It's definitely a business, and you have analytics for a reason, but it just depends on what you're here for. I mean, if you're here to just do business and to grow and buy a house off of Twitch, then that's important stuff.
Yep.
But if you're here to just have fun and entertain people, and you don't, you got a gang of money in the bank, you know what I'm saying? Like Wax, like then you don't have to play.
Like Wax got look at.
You can play for whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, let me read off the chat from DJ Chris Cut, right? And we're gonna get Chris Cut on the show too. She said the good part is people have a choice of DJs. Some people like DJs interacting. Some people like just to listen to music, and they can choose. And that's what me and Sava we would go back and forth on during the different episodes. But yeah, I mean, you get to choose what you're listening to, and what's cool is that we have so many homies that are DJing, and what's great is the quality of DJs that are on that we can just click on channel. But then again, like I said, some people like to hang out, like if I see like certain people, if I see D-Double in the room, oh, it's D-Double, I'm gonna hang out with him.
Yeah.
And I know, what I'm saying? So some people, it's all about hanging out, and you know what I mean? I mean, and it's like club hopping, virtual club hopping,
I like to troll Furious.
Yeah, that's
everybody likes
outrageous
to troll
thing is just
Furious.
trolling streams.
I like to just troll.
Wax, what do you think? How do you what's your thoughts on consuming Twitch content? You as a consumer.
Dude, I'm honestly like, what it's doing for DJs, like, so
I do relay.
There's so many DJs that like we go out so we could go listen to other DJs and see what they're playing here and there. But what's cool, like what D-Double was saying, like, yeah, we're virtually club hopping in a digital platform. But what's cool about it, like, we could share our styles. We could share different kinds of ways to, just play our music, or different ways to, kind of strategize our shows. Like, it's so cool that, like, this platform could connect DJs that we normally don't see on a regular basis.
Right.
And then we could just hit them up, like,
Well, that's
dude,
true.
Dude,
Yeah.
like, the beginning of this, like, I was able to like talk, like, D Styles. What up, Dave? If you're listening, D Styles was like in, where was he, in Dubai or something, and I was able to get new different scratch segments for me to do for my next Monday night cuts, and like he's on the other side of the world, and like I'm able to do it like either through Zoom, I could do it through Twitch. Like it's a dope way to like solidify the DJ community, and for the DJ community to solidify with people who aren't DJs.
That's a great point, Wax. I mean, there's a lot of times where I wanted to meet other DJs and support them, and come out to wherever they're spinning. But then I always thought, like if you're at Tide, Wax, I mean, I know I gotta go through Bellagio parking. And,
Right.
right. It's like, damn, I don't feel like going anymore.
It's free now. It's free now. MGM parking is free now.
But yeah, if you're on Twitch, now,
He's right,
I just
though.
click you.
Correct.
I just click you, and then that's like, and then at that point in time, I'll maybe start chatting with you, and then we'll get to know each other more. And it's actually got us closer. So it's a good point that you brought up.
And guess what? That can lead to, once the COVID is resolved, man, you got a crowd who's
Yeah.
wants to have you at their club in
Right.
That's a good point,
motherfucking
too.
Singapore and your club
Yeah.
in England, and you know what I'm saying, like, just hey, come to Chicago, man, I got you, man. Like,
Right.
I mean, that's another thing that I think that Twitch is going to become, is a very much a recruiting portal for a lot of people who need to recruit great talent. And I which it's hard. Like, you can have a management company, and your management company can do as much as you can, and you can network as much as you possibly can. But having a platform where recruiters for clubs and recruiters for different venues and stuff like that can come and check you out, it's like a 24/7 resume. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's that's pretty dope. I really wanted to. I was going to talk about this later, but put together like a hip hop or a DJ summit where we have a gang of DJs on, and we can talk about what is to come and how are we going to do it and what's up with Twitch and stuff like that. Because I love the fact that I don't have to pay to go see motherfucking DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Or
You feel
Z
me?
Trip.
Or
Yeah.
Z,
Yep.
or and then there's cats that I haven't seen or heard in forever. You know what I'm saying? Because they live out of state, even if it's just Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's great. And there's times that Rage is DJing somewhere in San Diego, Furious is somewhere else in San Diego. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't hit both of their gigs either. I can only hang out with one. Like Twitch, that's the greatest part. I can listen to 360, Rage, all you guys. You feel me? And get my fill of what I need as far as music. But again, I watch you guys' streams for the music. You know
I
what I mean?
I get some
So-
new scratches when Earwax is on. Learn how to I learn how to scratch.
Right. And that's why I said you can have your own lab session online. But
You
what?
Oh,
screen
how do you do
record
that?
a session?
Right. And one thing.
Yeah.
One thing that's
Yeah.
one thing that's cool about, and one thing that's positive about Twitch, aside from the networking, is that see that camera and that audio, that shit's not gonna hide your freaking shit, right? Your freaking skills are gonna be exposed, good or bad, on that fucking camera.
Say it again.
You know what I'm saying? And so,
Say
and
it
then
again.
you got I have had cats pop in my room that I would have never have had pop into my gig.
Right.
Right. And say, yo, what, and they had a chance to listen to me. So Rage, so just like that, and not that that how Rage used to always tell me, he said, hey, whatever venue you play at, especially like in Vegas, right? No matter how many people is in there, you got to play like there's 500,000 people, because you never know who's gonna fucking pop in, and that's the same thing here on Twitch. Whoever pop in there, you never fucking know, man. That they could be a gatekeeper to a venue later in the future, and they're listening to you, bro. And so it is a good way to get your skills out and get exposure worldwide. Like, hey, where's Eccentric at? Eccentric in here in Australia, right? And he just come out, yo, what's up, man? Hey, Furious, hey, Ryan, next you and Rage, next time if you guys want to come to Australia, I got you. Yo, he wouldn't say that unless he freaking heard us. How is he gonna hear us if I send him a mixtape? That's not the same. So the exposure is great, and also, like I said, the networking, man. Man, I can't even sell, but the networking is great. So let me tell you all this. The purpose of the Furious Fest was not only for and maybe you may or may not know this, those of y'all in the chat. The purpose of the Furious Fest was not only for me to hang out with other DJs and listen to good music over the weekend, was so we can get, and you notice how I pick certain people from different crowds, right? Is so we can cross-pollinate all our followers together in our crowds and network amongst each other. So I got some people from Dance from Home. I got some people from Snapback. I got some people from I brought Jinky in. I brought the late night DJ Chris Cut. I brought Ryan's crowd. You know what I'm saying? So we can all cross-pollinate our followers, and we can all follow each other and increase our network. That was the main goal of that Furious Fest. If those of y'all didn't know
Right.
that, you know what I mean?
Can you tell that Furious thinks a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you tell
I'm
that
always
he
thinking,
sits-
man.
Can you tell he sits at his chair and
Well, if you got your eye on the money, you gotta think.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. But Yo, man. Yo, friggin', it's promo time. John, what you got coming up, man? Which
Well, I don't really have too much coming up. I mean, I just got gigs that's kind of lined up, but I'm not sure if I'm going to take them yet. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm kind of doing impromptu stuff right now, and just hanging out with the Snapback crew. But the only thing I can really promote right now is I got the new drink I want to share with you. Since you guys are JMO Cold Brew fans, if you like,
Ooh.
What do you got there?
what's that?
it's called Kaloa. It's a Hawaiian coffee rum drink,
Oh,
and
put that to the camera. Let's see that.
What?
KOLOA.
Oh, what?
Rum
Yo,
something.
send that
Right,
shit.
now
Send
that's
that
the
shit.
new right there.
Yeah, and
Type that in chat, guys. That's our next drink.
yes, that I'm just sipping it straight, and it's
What?
good. It actually got a blend of some sugar cane in there, so it makes it a little
Ooh.
sweeter.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh,
yeah.
I don't drink alcohol, but ooh.
But yeah, that's my promo segment there.
I just socially use cocaine.
that was awesome. I like that promo.
That's good promo.
Yo, Wax, what's up? I just sent you a text. I want to say, are you sound and music ready? Can you flex for us right quick or what?
Wait, say that again?
I was like, can you flex for us right quick or what?
What do you mean, flex? Flex like my muscles, or?
No, I'm talking about on the
Yeah, take
wax,
your shirt
wax.
off, player.
Can you do a scratch?
Yeah,
session real
man.
quick?
Yeah,
I can.
Are you
me
prepared for
that,
that? Let's
Club Killer
do that,
sample.
man. Let's do that.
You really want to?
Yeah, come on, let's hear it, bro.
player.
Should I play a beat?
Play it.
Fuck it. All right.
Fuck it, yo. You
Got
heard
all
it
that
right here, yo.
goddamn equipment, do something with
I
it,
know
son.
he's got the House of Wax behind him, dude. Come on now, we gotta hear it
The House of
live.
Wax
We
right
gotta
there.
hear it live. We got House of Wax live right here. Come on, man.
And can we get some of the mods to put everybody's channel in the chat, please?
You know,
I don't even know what to play. I'm just gonna play a beat.
just
Just
play
play
a
a
beat
beat.
and get down. Let's go, man.
just freestyle, man. Just
Play that beat. Won't you play it with? Play that beat.
Yeah.
Attention all personnel.
Get 'em,
I
Wax.
play like a vinyl.
There you go.
About 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Please relax and prepare
I don't know.
for takeoff.
House of Wax right there. If you're in Vegas, the one and only Earwax, House of Wax. Let's go.
Right here, I'm fired up and furious. Let's go.
Damn, I'm getting itchy.
Right?
I'm done.
Dang, dude.
Go.
I need to set up my
Let's
sound
go.
effects here so I can hit the air
Some
horn times
skill.
3.
Well, hey, that's a highlight for your YouTube there.
We're
right
gonna
there.
clip that. We're gonna clip that. Yo, Wax, what you got coming up, man? Tell us what you got coming up.
Coming up. Right now, I'll like, well, July comes to July. Obviously, like the day clubs are gonna be opening, so I'm gonna be over at Daylight Beach Club.
Mm.
I'm gonna be over at Top Golf.
Oh yeah,
And
those
then
are
I'm-
opening up too.
And yeah, all the day clubs are gonna be open up. And then yeah, you're gonna be seeing me at Electra at the Palazzo more, and hopefully I'll be back at the Cosmo once they start like kind of letting people like Cosmo has been so packed that like they're not letting anyone in at Click nowhere because everything is just so like everything needs to be reserved and like everyone needs to be like social distancing. But yeah, other than that, like that, and like when it comes to like Twitch or any of my live streams, maybe I'll go online this weekend. I know I don't go online as much as everyone's telling me I should, but maybe I'll go online this
Do
weekend.
Yo,
it.
that
You'll
set at
see
the
me.
pool,
Do a
the pool
scratch
set was dope
session.
though.
Yeah,
Yep.
like oh yeah, maybe a scratch session. Well, until then you could catch Monday Night Cuts every Monday. Hashtag Monday Night Cuts.
Monday night cuts.
Earwax.
And then do you guys have like do you tweet out when you are gonna go live on social media? Can you guys like give your social media put just say
Yeah,
it or whatever?
type that in the link in the chat if you could. Y'all your social media.
Yeah,
links.
that's cool. If you can type it in the chat, just your social media links so that people can keep up with you non-schedules.
Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hey, Wax,
Yeah.
are you gonna do another pool party?
Oh damn. You know what? So that last shout out to the Dance from Home DJs cats. I was at a pool party yesterday, and yeah, it was my neighbor. He's like a wannabe Hugh Hefner. He has a grotto.
It's like, what if you
It's
didn't
crazy.
want 'em?
Yeah, you can check. I have it on my Twitch
Oh,
/ DJ Airwax. Check it out. And like literally like it's like a freaking Hugh Hefner mansion pool, and like I'm DJing, like it's right next to the South Point and the South Side. But
Oh,
yeah,
that spot. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I was topless. I didn't know I was topless, but I was.
He didn't. He
topless.
didn't know.
Wait, what do you mean you didn't know? Were you been drinking
Well,
that much?
I know. I actually knew. I actually bought some vitamin E oil too. So.
But I think you know what though.
This shit
I
was
think
shining
that's-
in the
I think
camera,
it's
bro.
legal. It's legal on Twitch as long as you're next to a pool
You know.
or in the ocean for guys to be topless.
Oh really? I didn't know that was
Good
a thing.
point, Sal. Yeah.
You actually read that in the legalese or
It's
so?
in, yeah, trust me, I be reading, bro. Listen, hey, bro, I'm not messing around. Every time they change something, I go and read the whole entire thing again.
Some
Nice.
bathroom material.
Because you never know when I'm gonna take my shirt off. Goddamn.
Let's go. Let's get it.
I'll be taking my shirt off next.
Oh man. Yeah.
Not.
Sabo, what you got coming up? You got anything coming up? What's up?
I will be doing my hot yoga, nude hot yoga every Tuesday.
Okay.
The fifth Tuesday of the month every month.
let's
so
let's
that's
do
coming
it
up.
50 Tuesday. Let's-
Hot yoga with Savo. Nude hot yoga.
Oh
yoga.
my god, dude.
But yeah, no, I just I paint, I promote and support hip hop, and for those who don't know me, I've been streaming on Twitch for 5-6 years, man, when it wasn't popular, and I support this thing that we call hip hop. You feel me? With everything in my soul, everything in my bones. You feel me? So
Yeah.
from
Modern day
DJing to
evangelist.
graffiti, DJing, graffiti, politics, breaking, b-boys, like it don't matter, man. MCs, like I've always supported it here on Twitch and been a promoter of it, and I really, 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 truly believe that everybody's gonna grow on Twitch. You will grow if you just stream on a regular basis. You will grow, but we will grow as a community of hip hop if we do it together. You
Absolutely,
feel me? Like
absolutely.
we have to come together and support Wax. We gotta support Doubles. We gotta support Rage. We gotta support 60. We gotta support Furious. Like you gotta support other DJs. There's enough food for everybody to eat. Don't think supporting someone else is gonna take off of your plate. Trust and believe me. You feel me? We gotta support each other, and we've gotta hold each other up, and you gotta like if you're on a stream and the DJ's killing the game, tweet that shit out, put that shit on Facebook, go ahead and blow them up just like you'd want somebody to blow you up if you were doing your job well. So because that's how we're all gonna grow. That's really how we're all gonna grow. So
Oh, that's beautiful, man. That's love.
for real,
That's
homie.
what's-
Listen,
that's
I'm
what's
100%
up, man.
with my speeches. No, I'm just kidding. I was just kidding.
No, that's
But
that's what's up.
I'm just
man.
painting furious, man. I'm working on I've got Atlanta Comic Con coming up at the end of July, so I'm working on getting these pieces finished. Look, I'm almost done.
Oh wow,
Sick.
look at that.
Dope.
Oh
I'm
wow.
almost done.
You did that?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I'm pretty dope.
Yo, Sabo is
That
the
is
man.
dope.
He is the man.
Yeah, hell
Yo,
yeah, man.
But
Check-
yeah, I'm just
check
working
out
on.
his,
There's 4 different pieces that I'm working on right now to get tightened up so I can get them printed to bring to Atlanta Comic Con. So if you're in Atlanta, I will be there at the end of July from like July 25th to the 5th of August. Come through, hit me up, and take me to Waffle House. Take me to Waffle House.
That's what's up. And I want to read a comment from the chat from DJ360. She said she wants you to take off your shirt.
360 wants me to take off my shirt.
Yes.
Venmo those
Tell her,
ones.
tell her that's a whole nother Zoom that we're doing later.
After
But I
hours.
got her. I got her. 100%.
Rage, what's up, man? Your turn. What you got?
I got work tomorrow. 3 o'clock in the morning.
You got 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, let's be serious. Friday, I want to stream, but this weekend I took the whole weekend off to just to chill because it was been busy at work. But I'm probably gonna stream Friday. Saturday, I'm probably gonna stream at the club on Saturday.
Oh, get it, man.
Yeah. So
You're what? A private party?
No, I'm at Tipsy. I'm doing the
At
upstairs.
Tipsy this weekend.
Yeah,
It's
so
not a club,
it's-
FYI. It's a lounge.
It's not a club. It's a lounge. So it's
clubs
a
are
bar.
not authorized.
So I'll probably stream there. As long as my phone stays up on.
shit,
Then on
yeah.
Sunday, I don't know. I wanna just stream a little bit and just play some chill stuff. That's it.
Yo, shout out to Jules that's jumped in the chat, man. Look at that.
He wants me to do a backflip.
He wants to do
What the heck?
you know. Yo, but yeah, right here on the Fierce channel, you know we got what time it is. We have obviously the podcast goes Fired Up and Furious goes every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific time right here in this channel. Wednesdays we got West Coast Wednesday playing nothing but hip hop and R&B from West Coast artists, new and old. So we got that Wednesday 7 p.m. Pacific time. Thursday we have the Rewind Mix Show. We play nothing but throwbacks from the last 3 decades. That's 7 p.m. Pacific time. And then Friday and Saturday, I'm DJing like Friday and Saturday night. So I'm gonna try to figure out a time where I can come on before I go DJ in IRL.
Well, hey, I was gonna ask you, Furious. I mean, and Rage. This would be a good opportunity for you guys to try the app, Streamlabs or whatever, the DJ from the club.
Oh yeah, we did it.
I tried it. I did not.
Fierce is
like
all
it.
like, I can't talk to chat.
I know. I wanted to talk. I couldn't talk to him.
Nah, chat will come just because you're in a club.
You
homie.
know.
And I was telling him, I
tried
said,
it,
well, on
man.
the one I had, the roll and go, you could put a mic to it, and it doesn't go out to the
Maybe
sound.
maybe I'll try it again, man. Oh shit. Yo, I'm on
Oh yeah,
dance
then
from
I got
home.
the dance from home.
Sorry, Jeff. My bad.
Sorry.
When's Dance from Home?
I'm on at 5 o'clock.
When?
5 o'clock.
Yeah, make sure you follow Dance from Home DJs at Jeff. Can you put that in the chat, please? Make sure you follow that. Myself is on there. Wax is on there. Rage is on there. And basically, it's a music festival that goes on every weekend. And yeah, I think I'm on there at 1 p.m. Pacific time. I think that's what time it is.
Yeah,
So-
there's been so many things going on.
Yeah,
and
man.
They got the clubs calling us, and
Plus, I'm on vacation. So while I'm on vacation, I'm going to do the morning show. I did at 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific time. And I'm still going to do the snack time vibes after the snapback lunch tables. That goes on at 1 p.m. Pacific time. You know what I'm saying?
Such
So-
a diplomat.
Yeah,
And
right,
every Monday, right here, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, man. Fired Up and Furious, man.
You
You never
know
know
it.
who's gonna be on next.
You never know, man. Sometimes because I'll be lagging and then Wax knows. John knows. Like, oh shit, yeah. Let me try to get them. We out here grinding. That's right, Kid Chris. We out here grinding. So that's what's up, man. Yo, I appreciate everybody coming out. Hey, big shout out to my man Double Play and Earwax for coming out and letting us know what's up with that Vegas life. Yay, yay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
you.
So let me how do I say it? How do I say it? Save it. Let me take us home.
Yes,
right?
sir.
With some tracks, right? Let me take us home. Yo,
Take us out. Take us home, player.
you know it. Thanks for vibing with us. Thanks, chat. Wait, hold on for a second. Is there somebody we should raid or what?
Yeah, who's on right now?
Is there somebody we should raid? Well, let's give back.
My mom is.
Who
My
should we
mom's
raid?
cooking
Chat,
bunk
chat.
cake.
Who should we raid? Or unless you guys want to get on,
There's Franzen.
you know, Francis
How do
did
you-
he did sub to me just today. So
Let's
who's
raid.
on there?
Let's raid Franzen.
Let's
'cause I
like
text him.
let's. So you text Franzen?
Yeah, I text him.
All right, shit. Hey, don't go nowhere. Let's raid Franzen then. Franzen did pop in the channel. We're gonna try to get my man Franny on the Fired Up and Furious, you know, because he popped in this
Oh,
earlier
Snapback
today.
is on.
Wait, Snapback's on? Where are they at?
Really? Oh yeah, they are on.
Appreciate you, 360. Thank you for being
Sorry,
here.
Franny don't need Franny's good. So let's go.
And if you see DJ whatever in the chat, make sure you click on him, give him a follow. And go love him
Hold
about
on.
weekend.
Mike Rock is on Snapback right now.
Okay, yo,
Check it out.
you guys don't go nowhere, chat. We are going to raid the Snapback Live channel, and we will take y'all there. So, yeah. And thanks for vibing with us today, and we will see you later. You know what I'm saying? Peace. And zoom. Later. Throw those W's when you get there. All right.
Dope.
We are